says that no, I need the people to actually, I need the people to literally choose who is it that they want to literally run as member of parliament then for the seat here. So the PNP jump up now and said the people choose the next person over him without him even get any information on the election.
Them do a funny poll, Mario. Them do a funny poll, Panny.
Yes, and said that the people choose him. So he asked them for that information and they said that they don't have to give it to him. No, you hear all of that. In your saying, as a normal poor Jamaican, because, well, middle class, I should put you in that middle class bracket. You now get to yourself, put yourself in the shoes now of that Mr. Lawrence. And now you get up and you're campaigning, spending your money for a political party and all of that, doing everything that you know is right, getting the people support and all of that. And all of a sudden, you don't do nothing wrong, but all of a sudden the party come and going to choose somebody over you that has been in the party doing the work all along, because they said it. Even McGregor said that he was there warming the seat and keeping it well for him. You understand? In your eyes now, if you put yourself in that young man's shoes, do you think that's a justified move by them to literally just get rid of the man for no reason like that?
Yeah, right. You talk about a minute, so am I time to get a minute and just
yeah, man, your time. Go ahead. Yeah. It's not about timing. I just let you know what's going on. So go ahead.
No, because sometimes I just talk everybody I rebuke I jump in so I can't finish my statement. So I allow you. So
let him talk and don't be disrespectful to him. Let him talk.
Yeah. I'm going to ask you something. You're running a company and you choose somebody to give them a branch of one of your business place to run. No matter how long him did it. But at the end of the day, the business now grow under him. You understand me? Business now grow under him. What you're gonna do? You're gonna still keep him, or you're gonna look at replacement who can get the business to grow.
Can I answer you on that, or are you just going? Should I answer you on that?
No, I'm gonna go through.
Wait, hold on. Should I? Yeah, me.
No. I'm gonna ask you to. You gave your time to learn.
No, because I don't know if it's a question he asked me. I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
Mario, just hear me out now. I would not accept that you ask a question and he asks you a question and you answer his question without getting his answer. So just make Bill. Then if he asks you without answering yours, then that is not acceptable. That's how I'm saying, Mario. I'm not go against you, but we just
I understand. No, but I accept what you said. Because he didn't answer me none at all. He's going around the bush. And I'm just giving him time for people to literally see what is it that he's doing. But go ahead.
No, you have your question, no, Mario, and I'm coming.
Yeah, man, and I want an answer. It's just a simple answer, then you can rebut me and say whatever. No. But just go ahead and say what is it that you're saying.
Yes, what I'm saying to you. You speak up for a minute or over, and I never rebut you. I just wait. So why you understand?
Right. I tell you what is literally going on. You understand? I tell you what is going on, and then I ask you a question in the final part of it. I asked you a question and you did not answer me, but go ahead. Say what you're saying.
I don't finish. And when I finish, I say I finish. You understand?
Yeah, man. Then go ahead. I'm giving you the opportunity. Go ahead.
So what the PNP would do now, then, so we'd have the guy in the constituency, boom. Him did a long time, for instance, spend some money. And when he hurt and something, he said, boy, I was here spending his money for so many years. But at the end of the day, it's not him going to get the supervisor or the boss position. He's going to be hurt. But what the PNP is looking at right now, the PNP is looking at not just somebody to come in and say, you live here.
You're sure? Well, are you sure when money is spent?
Huh? What do you say?
Talk.
Yeah,
go ahead, sir. Go ahead. Nobody interrupt him, please. Go ahead.
Yeah. So he spent his money now. And if I know it's boy, I'm there, I'm spend out money. But at the end of the day, when it comes to the boss position now, they replace me. You understand me? He's not gonna really like it. I wouldn't like it neither. But at the end of the day, you have to look what is best for the party to win an election. If you cannot win the seat, give somebody else a seat who can win the seat. You understand? how the process of people choosing a candidate in Jamaica. Them think they cut out first time, them have two people a face off. Now them just take one somebody and say, you organize constituency. Both parties doing it right now. Then now make no, the people them who are going to vote in the area say, boy, give
No,
me this
sir,
man.
that's not true, sir. No,
You
no,
understand me?
sir. Let me stop you on that. But that's not true. But go ahead. That's not true, but
No.
go ahead.
What you mean it's not true? Look, I'm going to answer you some question. When last was it two candidates? Just take
Hold on,
politics
my time,
outside.
no, my time.
No, Info, wait. Info, enough of your time yet.
No,
Wait.
I listen to him. Me listen to him. Me can't interject. I listen to him. I am listening to him long enough. Let me speak to the Jamaican Labour Party. The party is doing consultation with delegates. We don't force people to post. That's number one, me boss.
That's where I
That's
was
one.
going for. But
second, you sure say I only keep the man who's keeping the seat, do other things otherwise?
Well, Info, I'm not from that constituency, so I'm not going to tell you about that constituency. I don't know, and I don't even know that year ago. Do you understand me? So,
Remember, same I run a company for Mark Bowling for how long?
But Stelamar.
Stelamar. Come closer to the
Stelamar.
Stelamar. We don't hear you.
But Stelamar.
Yes, my general.
The people in the constituency, they want him. They said that if it is not him, they're not going to vote. This is what literally come on the news. So it's not a case that they're going to say, boy, I'm a lose traction, I'm a lose, I this or that. The people, they want him, and they said if it's not him, they're not going to vote, and they're paint the constituency office in orange, and all of this and all of that. So it's not saying that they don't want him. The people, they want him, and they know that he will win.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, what you want Labour to lose the seat, or you want
Mario,
I want to come in.
Mario, I'm gonna ask you. Hold on. Let me ask Mario. Hold on, the DB.
Hold on, the guys. Because
Hold on, the DB.
I'm never get an answer. So give me a chance and let me ask a question. Let me ask a question on a different level there. Stelamar, I'm gonna ask you a few questions.
Yes, General.
And the few questions that I'm gonna ask is not a explanatory question, right? So, one, do you believe in young people?
I believe in all young and the baby.
Do you believe in the progress of young people?
You ask me, I say I believe in from old to young to the baby.
No, you believe in them, but I'm asking if you believe in the progress.
No, him to answer your question.
Yes, I believe in progress of young people. I'm a young man, you know, so I believe in young progress.
Man. And do you believe, right, that any young man that enters into an organization with an ambition and potential should be given the chance to progress?
Are you finished?
Yeah.
You can have a young people and you put them in a position and them look like
explanation. Again, and I'm just asking you a simple question, you know. Do you believe that any young person who goes into an organization and have the potential, not has, and have the potential, must be given the opportunity to progress?
It can be.
It's just
yes,
simple.
You have the potential to do the things what you're capable of doing. They should give you a chance to do what you can do.
All right, I will come back. I will come back to you later, but I'm gonna give somebody else a chance to ask you a few more questions, and then I'll come back later because I don't want to take up all the time from everybody else. So I'll give somebody else a few minutes, and I don't know if
your time info. What info there? Your time info.
I can ask one question. The guy did sleep with. Why is Mark Golden Roy Crown and ask the man them which one of them he did sleep with? And I tell the man, remember bad man or batty man. Why am I have to do that now? He can't find and if he put on the guy and he go around and ask say which one only he sleep with? Who you see him with?
to God.
Answer Mr. Lamar, are you family or are you boyfriend? Tell me.
Hello, miss. Let me tell you something. I
Don't
know
call me
you.
no miss.
So I don't know you, and I'm approach you as miss, as a respectable woman. You understand me? You don't know me, so don't bring
Answer
me
me
in a no.
question. Me not talk about. You know why you know me.
No.
Answer me question.
You see right now, plank on our general, you know. I'm gonna really deal with aggressive thing. That's why you see info them always bring me on them stuff.
Agree with woman.
You
You know, like
understand me?
woman. Talk to
Me
the
not come to
woman.
disrespect. Me not come to disrespect nobody.
Gatekeeper,
You understand?
with
Me not
due
come to
respect,
disrespect nobody.
Me a disrespect Mario.
No,
Me asking the question.
No, you come disrespect. I don't. You must know if you have a husband or whatever. But I'm good. You understand me? I'm not gonna go down that road with you. You understand me?
But
The
you
Lord
have to
will
talk to
know.
Mark Golding and you can't answer Mark Golding question. Why is he have to go around with that little boy and scan that little boy? Eh?
Hold on. You know about it, you know, so you can answer it. I don't know nothing about it. That's what I'm saying to
So
you.
where you come
I don't
from?
hear nothing about it.
Where you come from?
No.
Answer.
Yes, it's not your one. No. Here is for info. You understand me? Not your one. And if
Anything I
info
info
invite me over,
a me. Cause them
you
afraid to ask
understand?
you from me ask you.
All right. So him now go answer that question, the G keeper. So Mario, you want to ask him a question or somebody else?
and I listen. You see, out here, I am in. As I said, guys, listen, I am in the field. You understand? And 90% of the time, I have somebody in the car that wants to learn something. And certain things or certain question, it really not relevant. Just to be honest. You understand? Because if we're going to ask him about homosexual, we don't know, and then we're going to say something which we ourselves can get flagged about.
What you mean saying a relevant?
That's G keeper. That's honestly, that's not relevant.
You hear about that over the news?
What about the over the news?
You know here. So Mark Golding asked the guy, and you walk around and get signal, say the boy. I saw him walk and scandal, the boy said the boy are homosexual. That's all he could have it up on the guy.
G-keeper.
As labor right, me not even talk because a young body no know storm.
G-keeper.
So let me come off and live.
Mark Golden know that. Mark Golden know that. My name, the J. Brian was gay, but yet still big him up. So me not see all that relevant at the present.
Irrelevant.
Just look, I don't
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I'm back.
Yeah. So you wanted to ask him a question.
I wanted to ask him some stuff, because what Stellamar is literally doing, he's going around
Anybody remember the last question I asked him?
Yeah, I'm not sure because I was literally driving, so not sure.
All right.
You ask him if he believe in youths, that when they join an organization, what the position they should reach. Me think if you join an organization and you have the potential, you work into the top. Right? Now that you ask him, Dini.
Yeah, and he agrees with me. But I just want everybody to remember, because when we are having a discussion, we are not here to just labrish and just send ourselves into chaos or whatever. So we just want to have a discussion until when the discussion comes to a close. So go ahead, Mario. Or anybody who wants to ask a question.
Stellamar, have you heard about the $1 billion that is missing in the municipal corporation, St. Catherine Municipal Corporation?
1 billion.
Yes, that's what I said. 1 billion. Have you heard about it, Stellamar?
Well, I see the raid and I see it come up in the paper. That's all I see.
Yeah, man. So you heard about it. You see the raid and all of that. You heard about it. So you know about it. So you can talk about it.
Not know about it, hear about it. Know about some things when it's going on in the app.
Well, so Stellamar, let me ask you a question. You hear about everything that's happened within the PNP party, but everything that's in the JLP party. You know about it and you can talk and give comment about it. So you cannot give a comment about anything that's happened in the
All right,
Jamaican.
hold on. Just to prove a point here, Plank. Salama, have you heard about a $3 trillion missing?
Alright, I trip out the clean, to be honest, you're tripping out.
He said if you heard about the 3 trillion.
You heard about a $3 trillion missing?
I hear about it.
And what you hear about it, you know about it. What do you think about it?
No, you see, I never built a topic on that before. I never talk about it.
But do you
understand me?
believe
I
it?
just,
Do you believe it?
you see, I'm not a you to jump to believe things that quick, you know. You understand me? Whatever happen, if them have fight it through the right procedure, the country should know about it and everything. Not just say, boy, watch a year one man or come out now the glean and you're gonna jump and believe in it.
All right,
You understand
Salama,
me?
just cut argument short because the long explanation. $3 trillion, come on, $3 trillion missing. Do you believe that our economy, Jamaica economy, $3 trillion is missing from Jamaica economy?
You see, there's a lots of money in the country, and money can miss and money no
Good
bound
God
to miss. That's
Almighty.
what
Salama,
all I'm saying.
Stellamar, come on, Stellamar. The budget,
Come
I
on,
want
Plank.
to put it 10 trillion. If $3 trillion misses Stellamar, come on, man. Come on, man. You don't
Salama,
know nothing. You don't know nothing about PNP, but you know something about JLP. But you,
Stellamar, when him gone, who kick him out?
no, I will kick him out. And I make, no, man, I must phone call and get.
Jump out that box, man. Faster.
You know, guys, let me tell you something. You see, sometimes you will have people like these, and you have to use reverse psychology and them to find out. You know, make no sense to get aggressive and then say something to them. Because as me tell you, listen to
Kerry,
me.
mute your mic, Kerry. Because you let out the man.
Plank. Don't pick on me,
Mute,
please.
mute your mic. Because you let out the man through grill.
Let me tell you something, guys. Sometimes 90% of the time, I have undecided voters with me, or undecided people who are
I'm kind
decided.
of man let you know this is a one politics live.
You understand what I mean? Sometimes I have a lot of the time, 90% of the time, undecided people, and sometimes they're listening and they want to learn. They want to learn something. So that's why sometimes I can't text it because me a drive. So I can't text it, but sometimes we just, when it come on to this point, hope G Keeper don't feel away, but I had somebody in the car with me. And what the questions that I was asking him, it allowed him to literally look stupid.
Stellamar, you did talk to a while ago, right?
Huh?
Yes, Ikimi.
Yeah. Listen me now. Listen me. You're not gonna get an answer out of him. Because yes, I'm gonna know what you said. Him far in a denial that me I wonder if him thinks say him alive. I'm not think him believe him say him alive, you know. You're not gonna get nothing out of him, brother. Him a forget all of the information and him not gonna read all of the information if you give him. So you're not get an
But
answer.
Ikimi, him know about the $3 trillion. Because first thing he said money in a Jamaica. So the $3 trillion can't miss. But him don't know nothing about the $1 billion.
Watch me now. What was the price of the Shell waiver deal where PJ did deal with?
$1 million.
I don't remember what was that all right. The Iran sugar deal. What was the total price of it where how much money we lose?
I think
Because
1 million US or something like that.
watch me now. If $1 trillion come out of your economy, the people feel it. And another 10 cents missing.
$8 trillion.
You talk about money in a circulation, brother.
Remember, just the other day, the economy reached a $1 trillion meaning budget-wise spending, you know. You understand? So, how the hell? $3 trillion.
3-year money again. I just come up to say 2 little things and run again, you know. Gentlemen, yeah, Mario,
And me love how no ask question, and I'll always say that. Me, if you're still dead, that is how, as labor right, we must present ourselves. The same thing me I say, right? See Mario come back and say him have people that drive with and them want to listen. Now, when you ask and show them up the way you ask them, they look like crazy people. Now, for me now, this liver foreign business, the whole, I know how we live a foreign a joke. If you use that term there, is a loose term.
Low blow.
Now, if somebody tells you, yeah, come on now. Look here, if somebody said to you, what do you think about something? They are not asking, they're not asking you to tell you about what you know. They say what you think about it. There's a difference. So it's that we can't reason. And if you have a house a run at one point, or $3 trillion missing out of it would be of concern. But if it is that we are going to get up and talk on the tip of our head every day, we hear it's a $3 trillion missing, and we don't know if it missing or not, or if it don't make sense or not, then we're in a trouble. So we have to know, man. When we hear things, we have to know. And I think, Dini, some of the time we have to tell them 3 things what the Prime Minister go do. And you ask him something again, me soon drop off of the thing. You ask him a question, the man answer you one, He said that he's gonna work on reducing electricity bill. And you use the word taxes to the man, Dini. How on the heavens you are going to reduce electricity if you don't tax the people? Because electricity is a private company. Where is the money gonna come from to pay for it, Dini? You get what I mean? Those are my things, and I'm out.
Hold on, don't move. You see, one of the things is this, Mario. And
Amir, you talk about Mario.
Me ask the question not too long, so.
That's
Amir. Yeah, man, Amir, the man when do that.
Amir, man.
well, I
Yeah,
know,
We think I still have Mario.
well, I know,
No, man, I two things, man.
well, I know, Mario. Well, I know. One of the things where I would like to forget is that when somebody asks a question, the other members and the panelists listen carefully to the question where the person is
Thank you.
asking.
Thank
What
you.
you're starting to do is to develop another
Good.
a follow-up question. Why?
Thank you very much.
When I asked him if the last question, that's when we asked that man did that. All right, pause that and come to Stella Mar. When I asked Stella Mar, do he believe that a young person that goes into an organization
Brilliant question, my brother.
the potential to progress, should he be promoted, give the opportunity to be promoted? He said,
Yes.
No, I
Yes.
close my mic because I want somebody else
To come in, sorry, me never there with you, Dini.
follow question.
Because my follow-up question, let me tell you my follow-up question, that. Do you expect a 36-year-old to have money? That's the next question me gonna ask.
All right.
How much money do you expect a 36-year-old to have?
All right.
Because we keep stifling young people under the premise of money.
Because you want to know, Mario.
It is
Hold on there.
era of life.
Mario, one more thing.
Mario.
Hold on there, Mario. You know, one more thing when we gonna plan to do? When we ask Mario if you ask him a question, I time up because the next thing me I go come put to him. Your leader in the letter said, based on your potential. But me never want to give
Yes.
behind one another. I want him brain.
Same so.
And then they come back one
Yes.
That's exactly where I was heading. So that's the reason
But that is
I was allowing him to literally talking at him. I want
But Team JLP, these are the things we must do. And stop us people.
I was allowing him,
So me I go mute and come back.
Mario, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Did you guys listen when Dimi asked him a question?
Hold on there. Mario, what you mean by Team JLP this month and top cost people? Clarify that statement there.
All right. Wherever live you go, and let's say a PNP come in, our approach is to get them out. Our approach is not to technically, verbally communicate with them
and make that be the statement of exit. Do I make sense?
More
Mario,
than
we have Mario.
Do
Listen,
I make sense?
we
Info
don't watch
ask me a
that. You
question,
are
you know.
going on. You may make you
more
know.
than sense.
And
More
some
than
people
sense.
you
More
can
than
reason
sense.
All
with.
right,
More
that's
than
all.
sense. More than sense.
All right. All
But
right, that's all
listen,
me want. Yeah, Plank.
even when Dimi asked him the question if he believed in young people, he
Mhm.
never answered Dimi. The answer was him believing a young baby, whole and young. Him not answer the question, and when me rephrase it, him say yes, him believe in a young people. Him
You know,
never
when
answer
people do that,
question.
you know, I hate when people do that, Plank, about just be real to yourself, now, brother. The older we did young one time, you know, and the older we go through phases of life at some point, you know. And your
And that's why
lesson,
the
that's
follow-up
why me keep
question will
saying,
come in.
that's
That's why
why
the
me
follow-up
saying,
question will come.
yeah, because that's why me rate Bruce Golding to the T, you know. Because Bruce Golding saved the era of Jamaica, you know. And Bruce Golding saved the era of Jamaica, you know. Where we cannot talk about, see the vision, our vision now. You see the next generation will come. No old man nothing lead it. We must learn from this. Nobody over 30 nothing run Jamaica after Andrew Holness left. Because that era people can only have the vision of that era. These are things we must look on and a vision, you know. What Andrew put in front of we now, and where the whole of we are see, because it's our era, bro. And we must understand that.
But Mario, you know, sometimes we literally beg us, our Jamaica Labour Party bloggers, sometimes, when them allow a PNP on the platform, because we know with the foolishness them when them are going.
You know,
But
Mario.
just ask them like the other day, me ask Sydney a question. And so undecided voter may have with me. 2 people. You
Yeah.
understand? And I ask Sydney a question. And Mark Golding become the Prime Minister. Will the price of rice and flour go down? And Sydney say yes. And the people they say, how kind of idiot this man come from?
Thank you, Mario.
So
And
sometimes
we keep
this is
saying that we're not talking when
we
we are asking
people
these
reverse
questions.
psychology and them.
Yes, Mario. When we are asking the question, we're not
Because
asking
the
it
people
for
that
us.
use reverse psychology and then I will cuss them off and something I go hear people them say me listen to some labor right and cuss
And
off
they sound just like the PNP. And they sound just like the PNP.
Exactly.
When you
And I
have
heard it before.
9 spaces, when you have 9 spaces of on this platform, take out the 9 out of the 100 and how much are there. Tap up the screen. Tap up the screen. Come and see 120 a while ago on it drop. When you see you have 8 people out of the 120 people, yet you have 112 people that you don't know where they are. And you don't know if they're playing the thing on an audio record. You don't know. Therefore, it's not the person that you're talking to, you know. We are selling the Jamaica Labour Party for the next election that the Prime Minister will announce. And that's what we have to get in our skin. And I will continually say it. I will continue, and I hear all kind of story, but it not deter me because I know what media mean, and this is a medium of media that is needed to connect the Jamaican people for the loss that they are not seeing or they don't think. Because Jamaican, we love gimmickry, and as a result of that, that's what covers our eyes and blind us, and we need to get over it, Jamaican people. And the Labour Party have to do it, and we have to get serious on it. Take over from me. Somebody take over. The Prime Minister, I'll give you some house and come back live yet. Everybody gonna sleep.
All right. Later in the night, me live done and now. Later in the night.
What do you mean your life done?
You
And
take
this
your
is
life. You want me
look
to-
here.
you
Look
hold
here.
on,
Info.
hold on. Mario, hold on. If you never manage your life, I don't have a problem. You want to know somebody run the life.
Oh,
Make plan monitor your life.
look here. Info. Yeah, and me make it clear, you know.
Info,
My
what you
piece.
done already?
Where info there?
No,
Where
me
info
not
there?
done. Me not done.
Info, listen to me, Info. This a part of what I hope the Labour Party bloggers. Me now go come open a shell, open one of these to do what you guys are doing. My contribution is to talk on the life. All of we can do it. There has to be.
Mario. We will run the life. I am from the life to something else. From the me have a 3 cell phone here, and all of them at. So me not have a
All
problem.
right. Me want to talk to you about something though. But all right, since you are gonna do something else, go on.
No,
Because
hold on.
we need to do a transition.
Hold on. If Mario or Dini or the one Plank or Kerry anybody want manage life, you don't have a problem to make you run because you know run nobody out the life. That's the whole nothing. Yeah, man.
Okay.
The story. Once you have someone
Okay.
to moderate it, we don't have a problem.
There's something I want to say to you. Info.
The man say who can moderate it, brother?
Well, I know.
Who know about moderation?
Well,
But make we start that first before we move on.
Before I'm going to Mario, I want to say something to you. Info. Me don't know what the problem. But me just not getting on from the live. You know, tell me what to do. I'm great. I'm still not get on. The name where you see name them. You just spin the E and put it in front of the L. I'm me that. For YouTube. And me can't get in. So me don't know. Yeah,
Why? Well, on Dini, what you say about YouTube?
The name where you see DEM. I just take the E for in front of the M and put it behind and make it them instead of the E.
Yes.
But me can't get in.
Well, all right, me solve the problem. Then. Mario was saying, going to say something to me. I'm here. Go ahead, man.
No, may I say we are transit in terms of the JLP bloggers. We just shut down the lights on each other.
Sorry, guys.
Me not say you are doing it now.
Me did not deliver something. But listen, I mean, a monetary life from mine. That's why we can't come out here.
Move.
You don't know where from morning. All you do is drink Campari. Me tell her, say, you have to give woman them moderator, because woman them active more than we can work. Me don't know, you know.
Moderator. Don't.
Right.
Pour water to drink.
When you love my brethren, you know, at least him have somebody, him have a party, you know.
All right.
I understand.
You left him. Bad nine in bad nine.
Party, you know.
Look here now, the Prime Minister give us some house. So what now do?
He's in St. James.
Yeah, me did watch a live with him. What happened now?
I can go and give away house and we go and keep we live.
Yeah, but him have a live. He did go live one at a time.
Right. The whole of we can do one place one time. The whole of we can do one place one time.
Mario,
If Prime Minister
Yes.
do film work,
he was
What's up,
live
Mario?
on TikTok.
Yeah, Kerry, I tell him say me want one of the house, them you know, Kerry.
We don't want no PNP house, right? We don't want no boat house with outside toilet. We want that nice house.
Yeah, see the house where the man give you a while ago, Kerry. Hillside view, looking down on the road. And what happened to him, man?
And listen, and PNP have a problem with these nice houses Andrew giving away.
but
These nice
give
houses.
them some nice house too.
PNP have a problem with
Nice
it.
house too.
And on
Blank, you see
the
the house where the man give you now?
and on the PNP days, we
Yeah.
were getting board house with outside toilet, and now they get good
Exactly.
houses. They have a problem with it.
So you never hear
PNP
Lawrence shows your parachute,
Yes. Come on now. We there Kingston long enough we know them thing there. We see them thing there at work.
Yeah, I see
That's
PNP
why
have
too
a
much
problem
dark
with
there.
everything good. Everything good, PNP have a problem with it.
Yes, Kerry, tell me what. Kerry,
Hey,
Kerry,
Hi.
when you build a house, when you build a house in a community where you hear board house there, right?
don't
What
forget
the
the
people
outside
say?
toilet.
No, me not go. Make we just focus on
Kerry.
what I say, Kerry. Kerry.
Let me say something to Kerry. Kerry,
Hi.
have you ever used an outside toilet?
No,
That I know.
Don't mention it again.
Don't make that be the factor, brother. That's another factor what you talk about.
No.
Lord Jesus.
Mario, let's
We
bring Kerry
always
on.
divert from some real thing.
I want to that big
Right.
dirty man and make you know wait. The one plank. Let me ask you a question.
She talk about something else. The government no fair give you toilet with outside toilet with it. Where you gone now? The whole of we go come thing the school at
Hold
Jamaica.
on now. Who's the front Mario, who's the front page of the Jamaica Observer today?
Nobody don't
Me
look
no-
on that, man.
Where it prints it, where the dress code of the school. That's serious topic, you know, and the JT.
That's McGrath.
Yes, and the JTA then come out and support the Minister of Education, say school is a fashion out. The school business, it's a serious issue we have in a school laboratory.
I agree. When I went to that, I went to, that's my high school. And them boy there, with their ear, when not trim. A principal feel lock them out. That me, I tell you. My school that.
True, I agree. They need a nice haircut and look
Them
presentable.
need,
Me
them need
hear
to
the
cut
media
them
come out.
here.
Me hear the media come out and I try to justify it. I said, we are discarding our culture and people identifying with their culture. Look here now. What is culture? Well,
This is it.
hold on.
Dimi,
What,
this is the thing, Dimi. And the parents to blame. Because when me I go to school, me I figure a barber. Go trim me ear for go back to school. Every 2 weeks or 3 weeks. The
True
parents
plank,
don't for blame.
true plank, true.
Yo,
Boy, I go to school with a ear high. With
but
soul
plank,
school, man. Your man,
but plank. You know where the
info.
breakdown. You know where the breakdown come in. Me now
Can't
go.
get a minute.
Hold on.
Can't get a minute.
Hold on. Hold on.
Leslie,
Let me just say
hold
this.
on there. Me drunk. I take coconut in the fridge.
Let me say
To play
this.
coconut.
The
This bread.
breakdown.
Info.
Hold on now.
Are you me have
Hold
to
on,
talk?
man.
Oh,
For a minute, my brother. I can't get to talk. The
Dimi, hold on.
breakdown in
Dimi, hold on. Important, Dimi. It's important, Dimi, hold on. Go ahead, Leslie. Leslie, come on, Leslie. Me here for
Info, don't
I'm
there.
not
Info.
into this. Go ahead, Leslie. Unmute him for me, now, please. Let me hear him quickly.
Info, I go on. Don't there.
Don't look at me. You say, me never know, say, I'm proper wife, I'm pitney. I can something like that. I feel
Oh, you the man.
one favorite.
Me so link you, man. Me so link you. Me sick out, man. Flu nearly kill me after Christmas day.
A pussy, you go buy and then shoot you. One me here.
No, man.
Cherry,
I eat me eat
Cherry.
it.
Hold on, Cherry, hold
Yo,
on.
yo.
Me, I say something. Me, what you say? Because me, I say something important and info I black him out,
Me
Info
not
for
black him
go
out.
ahead.
No, hold on. Blank, me not black on me. I could never do that.
I sorry I could have mute you, info. Tap it right, man. Tap me.
Go on, me, come here, take coconut and
And
me
for
chop.
your part.
anyway.
And
As I
for your
said.
talk.
Oh, Jesus. All right. When you're ready for me talk, me talk.
We're ready for you.
Me, so what you say,
What,
man?
what I am saying, the breakdown start when we as a parent start say, me now grow my pitney how my parents them used to grow me. So you know where you tell people your parents never used to grow you good. So if me now go grow my youth and he can't do this and he can't do that. Right? So we decide say we are gonna grow with picking it like Lego bees. And I write this so the breakdown stop. We feel like say enslaved, we parents them been a enslaved way. When I save them, been a save way. Because the world would have turned upside down already. And we take on this new type of technology, parentshood. Where we watch how internet parents them picking it. And some hit a movie and a real life. And that is where the breakdown come. And we need to get back to basic.
This is what me I talk about. If you start school as a dreadlocks, you finish school as a dreadlocks. But you don't come to school as a dreadlocks and you walk come to school with the eye ear and plait up ear and all them things there. Boy, I got trim with the ear. Me have a never go to the same school. And before school start, after the other day, my brother came and never got trim him. And him a big boy. The problem is the parent.
What you are going on still now?
I agree. I think after you
I don't
leave
agree with
school,
that
then
still,
you can
Some part of it.
decide what
I
you
mean,
want.
I agree with that, Tikimi. You think I'm foreign?
No,
When, when,
Blank,
when,
let the man talking thing, no man.
no, listen me.
Let the man say why I must say blank before you tell him, man.
Listen me, I
Things.
say to you, blessed.
Blank.
If you have a youth and him start out as a ballad, I start out as a ballad. Yeah, I start out as a ballad. But guess what happened now? The only thing about it is that when me left school and do what me want to do,
Me lax. But that never
Thank you.
no, but what me I say still, that never say me never reach the heights in a school and never want to do it. The system, me not think
Yes.
that stop a youth if him reach at that level there. If you say a youth come in a first farm and by him reach third farm, I'm not in. Why you should I tell him to go to the barber? We have to broaden our mind, you know, my brethren. We parents never want to reach the heights because guess what now? Everybody does things the Rasta man I just got on ganja smoking youth and chat the foolishness about Selassie and all of them things there. But we have to remember say, if you have a youth, me think say the youth safer as a Rasta youth than a ballad youth, you know. But Rastafari teach him say I'm not supposed to do at this certain place and do certain things. When you're a ballad, you go anywhere. For anything goes. So may I say to you still, say,
No,
watch me. We have to look on it
when you
differently still.
come in, I disagree with that though. When you don't
Make him finish now, man. Make him finish, man. Make him finish.
Listen,
The man not saying land yet.
Listen, may I say to you still. At the end of the day, if a youth are all the heights, and we not have no blocking against religion and culture.
Let the man finish now, brother. Make the man land now, man. Okay.
Mario,
Okay,
listen
go on,
what I'm
Mario.
saying, brother.
But you interrupt the man and me, you interrupt. You interrupt.
No, I have somebody
Tell the other man, say, yeah.
Oh, I never know who I talk, honestly.
I'm Mr. Higgs, man.
I have somebody in the car.
Yes.
I don't remember. I don't remember when who can remind me the time when Mike and Manley did kill the man because of support. You who remember that story? I'm trying to tell somebody about it now.
We know say I don't have St. Elizabeth a mountain side.
which one you talk about?
When the man decides him not support no party and them kill him. Right beside Mike and Manley and nothing at all never happened. You remember that?
I think that one there in a Kingston then say.
Mario, you can't use the word unalive. You can't use the word unalive, Mario.
Sorry, unalive.
I hate plank.
Me think that me know the statement, but me no remember. Me never read about it yet, so me not go allude to it.
You know, say everything is documented, Mario. We don't remember that with the pan of different.
Me hear it all the while.
All right.
But the question I'm asking, have you heard about it and is it a true statement?
I don't know if it's true, so I don't go.
That man died.
But that what me deal with.
Somebody in the comments say it happened at St. Elizabeth.
All right.
Two children no,
yes,
two
mountainside.
little baby then kill at St. Elizabeth. Me know about the two baby at St. Me know
You
about
want a mountainside, you want a St. Elizabeth. You want a St. Elizabeth, a DK Duncan
Analyze.
and Michael and PJ Patterson did that one, man. Little could you down their bed.
Top Hill, St. Elizabeth.
But that's the one Michael was at.
Michael did that one. Okay, and DK Duncan.
Chenny, you change the name, Chenny.
No, I mean next one I use my boss.
Oh.
I mean next number this. With me data number.
Oh, me got the restaurant the other day, but me not see you.
Don't play
Me
plank.
the sick out, man.
So standing.
Okay.
Mario, did that help you? Did that help you, Mario?
Hold on, Mario. Don't
Anyway, yeah, hear me still?
Hold on,
Ask
people.
a question, you know.
Hold on, people. I have the privilege of talking to one of the young person who survived that killing. And that person don't know about politics and not in a politics because that killing. And when I said to the person, oh, you becomes a laborer because you're a wealthy person, you have your money, you don't need politics. I want a friend. When Manley came and analyzed his friend and I said, we realized that PNP no good. And that person is the former deputy mayor of Black River. No one. He's one of Frankfurt's councillor. Now.
I think 1980 election that did happen.
Wow. Only if I heard that him a carry name.
Or
Before
I
1980.
make a joke. Him mother is a full-blown PNP. Full-blown PNP. And it's telling mother say you can't vote the PNP because me didn't kill my friend. You can't vote the PNP. You can't tell that the man then nothing.
G-Keeper say I'm family them, I'm cousin them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Only if I heard that for carry
Mario,
throughout the years.
that answer your question, because we go back to the Rasta man, you know. That
Yeah,
help
you
to solve
can
your
go ahead.
problem, Mario.
All right.
You can go ahead. I'm here discussing still.
All right. Here we go.
Okay.
Here the question I asked.
A
A country that is predominantly, I'm not saying that. We have a culture of Rastafarianism. Irie? We can agree upon
Yes.
that. I
Yes.
think it really looks stupid for you can enter none of the school them as Rasta. And that was before.
Yes.
Yeah, and then but yet we are saying Irie. We they use the Rastaman word Irie and we still use Rastafari
And yeah,
to
man.
promote Jamaica. Matter of fact,
Yes.
a matter of fact,
But
Rasta has
Rasta man, me think
promoted
you miss
Jamaica
the
more than
point, though.
anything else.
Rasta man, me no want to
What
interrupt,
point?
but me think you miss the point of what we are saying.
No, me say, what point? Tell me.
What the point? All
Yeah,
right.
well,
All right. I am the first part of the question to your second part now, because you had explained and exposed something that a lot of us would have not taken into consideration before you talk. Now, based on what
right.
was said before, up to the point where you inject that last part, yeah, what was said is that if a child came in as a Rastafarian from the outset, at the end of the school, don't come to school at the beginning of the next term to say that you're Rastafarian, or me not use Rastafarian because long hair and Rasta are two different things, right? How me know it? Long hair and Rasta are two different
No,
things.
but just say that's him there.
No, me
I'm
distinguish. No, you got to
ERC.
distinguish between Rasta and long hair.
ERC,
Because long hair are style.
then.
No, Rasta man. Me no want you separate it, because when you open it and join everybody, that is where the resistance come. And you have to understand that part there. You have to separate a Rastafarian different from a long hair man. A two different world. Cause Rasta no eat pork, but long hair man eat
Hairstyle,
pork.
man.
Good. So make we deal with it
Hairstyle,
after.
man. There.
Yeah. So let us say
Hairstyle, man. There.
yes, indifferent from Rasta.
It's a hairstyle, man. All right.
Oh, am I?
Not different.
Well, at that the Monday, we are talk about.
Mario,
Okay.
Mario, more you tell him what me say earlier. When
That's
you
why
just
me I go
start,
back.
right, when you just start the school, the high school, and you enter the
Yes.
school as a
Yes.
Rasta man,
Yes.
you are accepted as a Rasta man.
Yes.
You can't come tell me about when you're in a second farm, you accept fate to be Rasta man.
No, don't do that neither. Make you can.
You can't,
He
that
can come
cannot
with his
be.
parents.
No.
No,
But
cannot
I
be.
dispute a while ago,
Blank.
brother.
Him can
that
come
him
with him.
say that.
No.
Right.
Blank. He can
In,
come with his parents.
right.
Blank. Him can
Mhm.
come with his parents and dispute it. But I am not gonna accept him in school
Me nah
on his
accept.
own.
Hold on, guys. We are missing something, right?
We are miss a whole thing, brother.
Hold on. I remember, if my recollection serve me right, they are saying if you are of the Rastafarian belief, they are asked that your hair be properly groomed
Groomed and covered.
and
Yeah.
also covered.
Covered.
Okay. Yes.
So they do not dismiss you being a Rasta. So even if you
Good.
start twist up your hair or whatever, it must be properly groomed and covered.
And cover.
You
Good.
can't tell me something
That
what I have
is
to do
no.
when me I go Magrat.
That is no.
when me I go Magrat,
Yes.
right? When me I go Magrat, I mean a grade from grade 7 to grade
Mm-hmm.
9. Me have one set of friends. When they reach grade 10, that's when they give you
Separate
prefect.
you.
They
Yeah.
give you prefect.
Mm-hmm.
I got prefect.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a friend them when we used to par with the whole away a outlaw.
Mm-hmm. And now you
But
are the
be,
man,
be-
then get prefect.
yeah, but because my mother now, when me I go to school, me straight like a horror no car. True, me know mama will come up there and straighten me up.
Yeah.
But when me there at school, I am a different person.
Yeah.
When me go home and tell my mother, say, them give me prefect. And my friend they say if me not take if me take the prefect, me can't walk with them because you know when
Them
you're prefect, you have to stick to rules and regulation.
prom and proper. Prom and proper.
Yeah, you know, but before all of my friend them I used to par with, I be a bush then they smoke weed. Them a come
Mm-hmm.
to school, fighter. My mother tell me say, yeah, me no man, is either the belt or the prefect, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That murder, me a go murder your car. That's the right way to go.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I say? So
Yes.
other kids follow influence in school because
Yes.
them friend I grow them ear. Be
Mm-hmm.
them ear have to grow so. Boy,
Mm-hmm.
you go trim on the ear and go learn on the education. Yeah?
All right, and listen, me
Follow
I
some
say.
of them a follow.
All right, listen, me I say to the eye, because me hear the eyes, the ones them say a thing about youth. And if him come in, him can change. And listen, me I say to you, a education institution is a place of change. You come in there down and you're supposed to left educated a certain way. You're not supposed to have no bag of experience and leaving or during school and during the summer, you're supposed to gain experience by a certain level. To the level to the decision where you make on whatever technical part like you want to put your life to. Now listen to me.
Yeah.
Me know enough people come in at school whirly and a rascal and by them for left them a Christian. So me should I judge
Right.
them? Should I judge them? Because you come in at the school as whirly and you know you're turn Christian, me should I judge you? No, me can't do that. Look funny. Let me show you something blessed. I and I, a long time I want lots, you know. But remember now, me gotta tell you the truth, me tell you my age. I'm 51-year-old, so just remember, say, I born during a time when we parents look on you being Rasta as a downtrodden. We have come from a culture we developed amongst us and we not accept it, but we accept Christianity. So me I said to the one say, remember now, you can go in a school, you don't know what become being great mentor. They make a change.
Let me ask you something before you continue.
Mario, before you come in, Mario, I want to apologize to them because guess what? I'm out here on the road and me a campaign, guys. You know what? Sometimes I might hear me cut in. Me no mean no disrespect or something. I have people with me where
We know, Mario.
I'm doing the work, guys. I'm doing the
We
ground.
know say that you do. You're talking
You
every day,
understand?
5
Yeah.
times for the day.
If you never know, sometimes you hear me just jump in and just ask few questions. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. We are.
Because me a campaign. You hear me, boss?
Yeah, but you have to answer we and tell we if the problem solved or if more questions need to be asked, you know. You don't just left with hanging out there like that. You have to say, all right, guys, this was solved. It's called communication. So it have transmit and it have receive.
Let me
You have
ask
to
you
angle
guys
it
this.
two
Let me
ways.
ask you.
Yeah.
Drunk like a bat, you don't make no sense.
Well, I'm the people. Make you know make you boy go along go with the people in the car, man. Let me ask you this.
No, we have to market labor right. That's what we're about.
Make you boy go along with my go, man. Let me ask you this.
Info alone, you know, info have a moon party, you know, brother.
Let me ask you this. What to make of this story where Rowe said he might still have the data for the People's National Party campaign machine? Is not the data personnel, but he still have the data. What you make of that story?
Wow, why you gonna mash up what the Rasta man talk about, you know? Because that's a deep argument, you know. Me have it on paper.
Of the data.
That's a big
Yes.
argument. Whole lot of
Add
things
to
can
this
come
to
from that.
info. Add to this to
That thing for
info.
me, you have info
One
and from
question, Cliff.
somebody.
Hold on, hear me out. Hear me out. Miss sorry if you just walk in and I take over the program. Good afternoon, everybody. First of all, one other question you need to ask him. Do you know that him lock out certain information from the PNP and them HQ?
Yes,
Cliff
yes.
asked him that the question that
That's why they want. That's
we
why
know
they
he
tell them
said
they
people.
will analyze him by burning him. They will
Hold,
analyze
hold
him by
on. Hold on. Another question, another statement the man make on here. Everybody miss it. Me
Mm-hmm.
and I had a conversation the other day with the man say when he talk to Dayton and he say, how you know so you are going to win Dayton say is either victory or scorch earth.
Me have
All
it right down
they
on
come
paper. Me have it.
in the thing, you know. Me not say no, you know having me brother, but what I'm just saying that them there are things that we need for a ride. And we just leave it hanging. Them they are low hanging fruits off of off of what the man say, you know.
And
You
also,
understand?
My,
We are enough.
and
my
Hold
also,
on,
brother,
class.
when you land,
hold on.
you know.
My brother, you see this thing with the brother, this can don't talk for the next 2 months.
Yeah,
Because
and
me write
also,
down
you know,
34 different
remember, you know,
subtopics
Mario.
from it.
Right.
Remember,
So
you know,
I'm just saying that
also, you know, when they
instead of
asked
just
him, when
leave
Cliff
it
asked him,
hanging, every
remember
day we
when
must
Cliff asked
punch
him,
it.
you know,
Yes.
remember when Cliff asked him, oh Mark, when man named Mark Golden, I gonna
Yes.
become prime minister, and said, be what? So the man
Yes.
have all of them information, so on a dig through and listen to the conversation back again if you know if you have it.
Yeah,
So
go
Exactly. So
back to it.
don't
Go
just
back
look
to
on
it.
the
Richiga,
Go back
Richiga.
to it. Info arts.
Hold
We
on, Mario.
always a show.
Hold on, Mario. Richiga. I'm panelist on info. And this is what I'm going to say. And sometimes I'm hurt by it. I do not keep grudge, but I'm hurt by it. How can we reach to the bottom of this? When one person asks a question, somebody else
Yes.
jump in,
And
interrupt, and we need to rig them to the T. And we
yes.
need to formulate a gang. So when we get them, we ring them to the T.
Ah,
And
Jesus.
we listen to
Let
the
me
question
ask you
because
again.
you what?
Let me ask you a question again. Let me ask you a question again. Allow me to ask you a question. Cliff Hughes asks, with the man named Rowe, are you
Yes.
still the data manager? He
Yes.
said
Data
no.
specialist.
He
No,
said
he's the
no, but I
data
am still is.
specialist.
He said, yeah,
Yeah,
he said no. He said
Hold on,
no.
Mario. Hold on, Mario.
He said no, but I am still is. He said no, but I am still is. What you make of that statement there?
Meaning that him still in control of the information.
That mean he have a PNP belly. Then
Yeah,
think they did lag out, but he never lag out.
yeah, yeah.
So him still have privileged information, you basically I say.
Hold on. Not to cut you guys, but if they were playing something with current class, and what current class is saying, they thought it was a little boy on the street and pick up and never know says that demons. They said that the introduction to Mark was that he's skilled with certain things, but Mark never knew the depths of the young man.
Whoa.
And when Mark feel like him just a send message to a little man, him never know say all of that was being stored. And he said the man have every single thing stored up because he was preparing himself for anything in the future.
But if you're an information specialist, that's how you would do still, you know. I'm gonna tell you something. I usually fix computers before. Up to now, I still have some info for people where are years. And me,
Let me tell you something again. Tell Cliff you say, hold on, me listen to him now. Tell Cliff you say he ran against Ronnie Tate and then just lost by 8 votes. Cliff you say, how come? He said him is a master tacticianist and he never lose a runoff before. Remember that in Cliff you.
I come in like a master chess
Sugar.
player.
What on the guys? Sugar.
Right here.
Which sugar?
No, sir,
All right, me there, man. Me there. Go on, Clark. Yeah.
Me I go inbox you, yeah?
All right, no problem.
All right, no
But
problem.
what me gonna say? we have so much of other interview that we work on. In as much as PNP play a cat and mouse game with this thing, you notice how the hierarchy quiet. Even this morning, I took the liberty to look at but that jackass the name will come on TVG again with the sports one there. Tracy. I got talk about which scandal. No,
We
no,
have
so there's a huge scandal there.
we have something for him to man. Him go on Black King Live one day and cause some bad one is it trigger.
Oh, that Oral Tracy.
Alright, Tracy, yeah. A man call him and set him up and him no know saying they on the live. And him
Oh,
go on with himself. And him cut some bad word. And him class neighbor right them.
yeah, man. Make him
You know
stay there,
record
but
it?
Yeah, man.
okay, good.
Black King
Make
have
him
him
stay
out
there,
all
man.
like a dog and he cut some bad word there. Me say, brother,
Good for him. Anyhow, me have to boogie the on this name. Little more, but we have to keep that fire burning. We can't let it go. Little more.
No,
No,
man,
no,
one
no,
love
answer the question. No, no, you know,
protection, brother.
so right now, on a baffled by it all, I say a while ago, me no hear nobody debate pan it. It's too big.
no, and that's why I say we keep running for 1-to-1 in our info. We not
You
settle in
ask
our
again, what could have been? That's why this gentleman still have the data, and what is in the data? That's the biggest question. What is in the data? That's why they want to burn him alive.
He must have a whole heap of truth.
and as you say,
He
no,
must
and
have
as
a
you
Man,
whole
say,
heap
the
of
fake
info.
poll there, too. The fake poll. The fake poll. The fake poll.
they
That's a
have
No,
man.
no, what I
Yes.
whole confused at the
I
question.
don't think it's just a fake poll, you know.
Info, him
I
have a
think
whole heap of info upon the people, them, man. That's what
it
data
has to
thing
do
is.
with a lot of money transaction also.
Listen, man.
Right?
That's a part of it, too. Because you
All
try.
right. Hold on. Hold
I
on.
want to say a thing, but I
Listen to
don't
this.
know if I
Listen to
can
this.
say
Listen
it.
to this. Listen to this. Listen to this. Clip you say, do you work? Him said no. He said usual work I company and in talk. And he said, do you still work there? Him said no and yes. No and yes. So Cliff said, what do you mean by that? Him said still do accounting for the company. Listen to that.
By contract, but not by permanence, you know. Huh? Any info?
Then he go further and tell Cliff you say Mark Golden and Peter Bunting are prime shareholders of the company. You have to listen word for word, you know. I tell him and I tell Cliff you so look at know. They have company where they hide in a country and the Integrity Commission now do their work, but I yet still have them and push out our feet. That's him I tell.
yeah, yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Wow.
yes,
Wow.
yeah.
Which me I try to show you, said the youth have a whole heap of info. And let me tell you something, when you're in a them position, they have to collect info. But you don't know when them want to wrap you in a file paper.
So
See
right
me?
now, info. Right now,
The youth, they're going to need
the
protection.
silent, what you see, the PNP is silent, you know. They are walking on thin line. You know, if I think here,
Me say something too now, not take lightly.
Mm.
Mark Golden go on the platform and say no liquor boy can't run this a seat here. The real man come here now. What kind of line that?
Tell you what, no. As I
it,
said,
it means two things.
I don't know all what go on, you know. You're informed, you know, info. I
It
don't know
means
what go on.
two things to me, info. It means two things to me. That man no have no money. This man have the money can spend.
It means that they use him to the core. He was used at the ice level. No boy
Yeah,
can't run seat. See the real man come here now.
Info. Never brethren where did run on the other side there one time, you know. And I'm going to tell you something. A matter of fact, it's two brethren of mine in a Portmore run on the other side. And watch me now. Them man they going to get dash out, you know, in terms of them money no big, you know. Them did just steady as them did say I want to see it.
You know what? Me a D me say we are left on 1-1. Me a remind on us something because me a try count to something we could open here, you know. What did happen to Maxine Simpson between the runoff between Audrey Smith Facey and what was my name? Burnbro. What happened to Maxine Simpson in a broad daylight in a Portia Simpson in the office?
They unalive her.
Okay.
And me, I said to you,
Remember,
I just said to you,
remember, it was broad daylight. It was a broad daylight.
Should I give too much resistance? They have put up too much resistance.
Yeah.
So when they do it like that, it not come back on them. But this are youth are smarter than them.
You
This
blank.
are youth have things where they want.
Blank. No, I know things what them want, blank. Them have things against them.
Yep.
Yeah,
The
man.
man say him are the numbers, man, you know. Him are the team man for them, you know.
Me don't talk
Members
to
say
you.
them depend them platform. Members say them depend them platform, you know. I say him should have lucky say him get a chance to be the IT manager, you know.
Yeah? That they say?
The youth and the brains and no skull. The youth have brains and skull.
Well, you are now still. Blank, if me in that position there, as I said, listen to me I said to you. I was a youth who usually repair computer and deal with little basic networking back in the day. So, listen to me. Information is one thing where you just keep for a while and sometimes it you know what? It's critical, you hear me say? Because that
Alright.
the
Me have to
digital
something to you now.
platform.
When enough of you no looking through. Well, I'm not me I teach you know something. I'm learning now, because I watch interview you know. He said to Cliff Hughes. But hear me cry now. Hear me cry. Well, hear me broke out and cry now. He said to Cliff Hughes, I have sacrificed a lot. Could have gone further, but I have sacrificed at I have sacrificed at this party. What do you think he mean by that?
Him could have moved on with him life, but him stagger himself one place to reach the heights and him not get it.
All right. Now
So
tell
he
you what
himself.
Blanca, you onto something, but guess what now? You remember the runoff between Peter Bunting and Dr. Phillips? I say no more.
Yes. Yes. If he had worked with such man, he would have been better off today.
Exactly. Because he says sacrifice a lot. Remember, he was still the IT person for Rise United. Remember, you know? He have a position in like PNP, NAC, when the leadership war go on, and he was booted from the NAC. Listen to him, and I say,
So him can manipulate the votes. Him can manipulate him IT man. Him can manipulate.
When he think about what he did, he break down in tears because he's still not the partner job.
Him not get no result.
But upon it that way, is it a case that the two of them would have
One Lula, our one Lula run gone. I want to contact information are gone. Anybody know one Lula?
Anyway, anybody come and learn them, I learn. Wrong.
In go further. Cliff said to him, say, yeah, listen to me now. Time attack on thing.
When was that info? When was that interview?
When I was the interview, DV?
Monday.
It depends on Google, right? It depends on
Go on my page, it depends on my YouTube channel, Infomedia News. It depends on what.
Monday and Tuesday.
Cliff said to him, say, how do you survive? He said, am I right? And Cliff said, how you going to move on from this? He said, I will move on. No, you see the tone of voice where man have is cruel and he now go lay down and play then and take this one. So, yeah, tell you that.
Watch me now, him shouldn't either. But watch me now, he might go fight for where him believe in, I know.
Hey, the first master stroke a man put up, I want to see it. The first master stroke where man put up, I want to see. I want to take it lightly. You see, if a man, plank, you say if the man say, they no destructive to the PNP, he would not resign from the party. That is sign of destruction to come.
Man say, I hear see when father go bad. The man say him see him father ball. I force him see him father ball. And
Now,
now what them doing when I have to do.
there is
I want to
something,
see you.
well, I know, there is something to mark from where, when him, the one that took over upon him saying, the man said, look, he don't know me. Me not afraid of nobody. And me I go look for him tomorrow and sit him down and hold a conversation with him. How that sound? That sound to me like if a war, a war.
You know, I want to
Sound
go
like that.
further into the conversation, but it a go lead. I mean, no plank and the whole are intelligent. That tears. Wait, me say something to you, because I want to drown.
When you see your parents crying, man, I don't want to eat something, man.
Plank, I want to drown in a conversation. He said to Cliff Youth, I am around them. I am around them since I was 16-year-old.
Yeah, man.
Wow. That is instructive, you know, man. That
They
is
send him.
instructive.
Me want to listen to him, you know. He said that I was around them since I was 16 years old. Let me go now click thing. I'm go now click thing now to the conversation. When him done them and him talk it through, when you see them now set their name with him, say my fish. I say no more.
Scandal.
Them a raise him from the man, the boy. So now him not good for them no more, then dash him way.
Come through the system then, you know.
Plank, yeah, sense no plank.
Him come down me a talk that. And them raise him.
Plank, well on the plank. A man saying round them for them as 16-year-old.
You know, you me talk you a day. And them raise him. Them broke him out.
In barely, aha, Jesus, hallelujah, church. In barely say something. And that is what they treat him with.
No, but
that is what they treat him with. They try.
Further to that, you know.
Well, see Vegas as a fax there. See Mr. Vegas as a fax there. See Mr. Vegas as a fax there.
Then me I say from what day, D-me, that thing you me I say on the platform, then from what day, then raise him up, then go in front of my baby.
More add piece more to it, you know. Info, you left out the part, yeah. He said he start reading at age 9.
9.
Hold on, una left out something. One of the person on the one of the person on the platform say, "Oh, if we make a street boy can turn MP." Ha ha.
Long time, you know.
Are their own words?
D-me, Vegas up there. Never ask. Who send him go to school?
Such
who
man.
Who send him go to school?
Such man.
Right. Thank you.
It's one of the best culture. Dancehall icon, Mr. Vegas, who split truth. They say my labor to talk truth. And we have to understand that. People will talk truth and they will get backlash. And if you go back to his statement...
take a while to come in.
But I go to his statement. I word for this, you know, hear him now. Me sell back juice. Me sell stuff. Me sacrifice a lot. Me sacrifice a lot to get here. I don't get here. I put in hard work to get here.
I remember saying parachute too. Which one I parachute in parachute?
I mean, man, when the parachute when them defecate in the bag and swing it around.
That he mean, man. That he mean. And he mean that, man. But listen to it. When it be a defecate, but he must say to him, tell Cliff, you say, Cliff, I don't get here like this. I sacrifice a lot to get here.
And sacrifice in dignity and in pride.
Okay. There's a lot of things a man say, but that you will not read between the lines. But Cliff, when the man talk, there's a lot of things I say, no.
Give up him body. Give up him body, you know.
But here we're going. You know, so I think we want to push the narrative there.
Yes.
Because, yeah, we not push the narrative there.
Yeah,
because
man.
Here we're going now. Remember saying, you know, we have heart, you know.
Yeah,
so. You know what to say. majority of people where
True.
may say I show any form of empathy a labor right.
Yes.
So I want to maintain that.
Well, I'm
At this point,
something to you. Only thing I said in the argument, I said my party should be more sympathetic to him, put out a statement and help him get some protection. That is the thing I said.
Come on, that I think him need protection, right?
I think the police them, I don't think the party should do that. I think the police them should do that or whatever it is. I think armed lawyer or somebody. I don't think it's a wise move because you know I look like we pick up luggage. And that's what I'm saying.
Oh, what Vegas.
Yeah, fine.
If we, you know, I'm show you something. You say when we come overstanding in this world, when you talk the truth, you have enemies, you know. Because everybody
the truth has no friends, brother.
Yeah, man. So what you know, the youth needs support. It don't really matter whether.
No, but
as you say, the legal side right up with that, them do it still.
Yeah, man, but you say politics that always play a role, you know, because you have to be careful when you deal with them delicate situation that you know.
Yeah.
Because you don't want somebody to put out a statement and then it will backfire on them thing to do. Yeah, so I remember saying you have some people who suffer from Stockholm syndrome, you know. Remember say people suffer from Stockholm syndrome.
Hi guys, hi, how are you? I think though, given the situation, and if he is being threatened by certain people, I think writing to the High Commission and to the Minister of National Security, because he's the Minister of National Security for all Jamaicans, I think that is a way for him to get, if he needs, it's almost like the witness protection program thing.
Yeah, you need support and all this.
So it's not that they're supporting him as ex-PNP. I think as a Jamaican, it's the Minister of National Security and the people he wrote to are actually the ones responsible.
I think he did the right thing. I think now him have eyes on him. So anybody who want to do him anything, I will be very, very careful.
And he can so give his statements.
But what I'm more worried about, you know, I'm not even, you know what I'm worried about also? As a human being, from a human being perspective, I'm more worried about him harming himself. Because
no, about that.
Trust me.
Trust me, sister.
You think he meant that?
Peer pressure is all about thinking of petal.
Yeah, man. You see, and everybody can take defeat, and everybody can deal with failure, you know. And when I was listening to his interview on Cliff Hughes, yeah, that is the hurt person. Yeah. That is a person where needs somebody around him, need counseling and all of them things. Need somebody around him to make him understand. Say tomorrow is another day, you know. Or today is a new day, you know. It's that in need. So we can't. I guess we as Jamaican, you know, because we grew up rough. And say, tap and go sit down over these things. You see, I say, worst that with a man we hear I cry. We overlook them things about remember. And everybody they get broken, fixed back. Some of them get cheap. You see them walk around and look for their shadow. And why defeat? And everybody can deal with defeat. Believe me. And for somebody.
Ventilating feelings, though, guys.
Which is important. But what's the problem?
The argument where you say Vegas is sacrifice a lot. Lead me to that argument.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. You know when them line of reasoning there, you know. Them line of reasoning there, you know, it's like when a man lose everything when earn and he just jump.
Look here, guys. Wanna listen to the interview today with Dayton and Emily Shields?
No. He came on.
If me never there work, you see.
You know, tape it for me.
It over YouTube. If me never there work, me that play phone, but me there work and me try eat something right here now.
Somebody maybe can pull it up because I second person me talk about it. It was they spoke about it today
Mr. Emily, Emily tell him say me can't get technical with you, you know. You know him I bring up ball? By election Andrew spent the party spent how much million which put back Marissa. What heap of foolishness. And he might bring up about Marsha seat, and he might bring up about Smith, Dwayne Smith, and I said basically him a tell Lawrence say if Dwayne Smith did behave like him, Dwayne Smith wouldn't be MP. Pure foolishness, you know. So Emily asked him, Emily timestamp everything. So on this day, did you meet with this? And on that day, did the opposition leader and them a talk about how you appoint senators? In a one statement, he must say, the prime minister, and as per the constitution, the prime minister and the opposition leader appoint the senator, you know. But then he must come back and a backtrack and a say they had a discussion with the leadership of the party. So Emily said, okay, so like this, only if you listen to it.
I have a pertinent question. I'm going to listen carefully. If you're a lawyer and you're part of a political party, activist, you think your business or a building that you own should hold no government agency?
No.
I miss the question.
No.
But
All right, I'll say this again to you. If you're a lawyer and you own a business, you think you should have taken any rent or rent any of your property to the government, especially when you're not on the government side?
Especially if you're not on the government.
If the building the person is a real estate agency.
Not the company is a real estate and lawyer company.
If the building is up for rent and the government want to rent it, it's fine with me.
Yeah, but if you are a member of a particular political party.
All right. You remember which of the government state agency was in problem when that particular person with Dr. Dunn renting building and that same person
PJ.
Okay. I'm talking about Senator Donna Scott Matley. She has 2 government agencies in her building today.
We have proof.
Yeah,
You see, that is important, you know, because remember, say them say Andrew Wilson is not supposed to work.
They never want Andrew Wilson to get paid. When their leader, I get 3 times Andrew's salary. Then so I lie we are paying.
They're not supposed to have no business outside of the government.
No, for broke. Hold on there.
Level of hypocrisy, brethren.
Me queue up the interview, guys. Me there work. But any girl can play because if it get busy, I have to drop and run. So no, I'm going to run it.
But we hear it. It's important to hear it.
Yeah, man, go and run it.
Agency?
No, communicated to him that the party has, the leader has the authority to take based on the annual conference given in that power.
Let me ask you this. All of what you're telling me about, was there any communication in writing on WhatsApp, email, or letters to Mr. Rowe between him and you?
There are WhatsApp conversations.
Okay. And did Mr. Rowe propose an appointment to a housing agency?
No, not in a WhatsApp conversation. So in having the discussion, right, as I said, Lawrence is somebody that does have ability. He was once employed as a data manager, which is not somebody without ability. And because he has decided to attack me, does not mean that I'm going to take away from what I think are good things about him and the strengths that he has. He does have ability. Right now, any individual within the party that has ability, I think, should come forward and request that they would want to be of service to their party and country. I see absolutely nothing untoward about that. It shows that.
Jesus.
So if an individual comes to me and says, Data, I would like to serve on a board at some time in the future. I want to know what their skill sets are, and there is a process they have to apply, be in a pool, so that they can be considered. If the individual has the required skill set and is of the mindset to support the policy position, then I don't see why the person shouldn't be considered.
Right. So when you conferred with the leadership of the PNP, you spoke back to Mr. Rowe later on the 30th of December? And did you tell Lawrence Rowe that the president agreed one of the 13 Senate appointments?
No. So in the meeting, Mr. Rowe said he was told that he might not be in the 63, but he can be in the 3rd. I wasn't in the meeting on the 27th. He said that. I queried whether or not it was so. I checked and I was told that it was not said in the meeting. Right? And again, any recording that is produced will prove that. He said to me that he was told that he does not have to be in the 63, but he can be in the 30, which I think is speaking to the number of Senate seats that are available if you're in government, based on the current configuration of the Senate. Right?
Yes.
I said I'm going to discuss these matters and get back to you. Again, the leader of the party is the person who decides on who the senators are. We have seen where the leaders of both political parties have appointed senators. We're currently in a constitutional reform process that is suggesting that the Governor General should be able to appoint them as well. But currently, the authority to appoint senators rests with the leader of the two major political parties.
But when you conferred with the leader of the PNP, did he agree to Lawrence Rowe getting one of the 13 Senate appointments?
The two matters, there are 3 issues that were brought up. It's not the compensation for funds that were expended before. It's still of possibility of a board appointment, and it's a possibility of being in the 13 as you had placed it.
All right,
I told him I would go and discuss it and get back to you. When I discussed it, I told him categorically there was no possibility of any funding to be given to him. That was a no, and that the other 2 things would be considered.
Please rejoin me after the news so we can conclude. Good afternoon. If you're just joining, welcome back. If you were here before, this is X and Y of a different sort because I'm still X and I do have a Y. Chrome is over here with me. He rejoins me, Dr. Dayton Campbell. Back with you, Dr. Campbell. Thank you, General Secretary of the People's National Party. So we were going through the issues as they have been put out and allowing you to put forward the position of the People's National Party in the lead up to the removal of Lawrence Rowe as your candidate for Central Kingston. So we're back at the 30th of December, which is where we ended. And you told me before the break that you discussed...
Sorry, guys.
Lawrence Rowe's counter proposals with the leadership of the party, and the leader agreed that two.
Yes, dear. Who called me?
Proposed were possibilities, but the other one. Now, remember, you said to me, and you gave me a long history and understanding of Senate appointments and who can take those appointments.
Right.
So only a prime minister or leader of the opposition can nominate somebody who they recommend somebody to the Governor General for appointment.
But the PNP is not a dictatorship. There's a leadership of the party, and matters are discussed and we come to a consensus.
So this is why I wanted you to be specific, you know. When you said to me leadership, I needed a name and a face of the individual or individuals you were speaking to.
The leadership. I discussed with matters with members of the leadership of the party.
So who is it who said to you on the 30th of December that the Senate appointment, which you say Mr. Rowe requested, who told you that it was a possibility such that you communicated it with Lawrence Rowe?
Members of the leadership of the party.
Okay. So never mind the lecture you gave me on who does the recommendation for the Senate. You're now saying it's the leadership of the party, unnamed individuals who communicated that approval to you.
I've always said that, and I'm making the point again. The People's National Party is not a dictatorship. So the decision lies with the leader of the party. He comes to a consultation and comes to a consensus so we can move forward. The reason why we've been able to unite is because we have allowed to different persons to express their interest and to them as best as possible in the interest of the party and the country.
And who is it that's in the leadership of the party that you're emphasizing here? Give me some names. Mark Golding, the president?
No, I'm not going to go into that. Certainly there must be some things that we can do in the party that are not for public consumption.
Remember now, you're promising possible appointment to one of the largest legislative chambers in the country, which is the Senate. And it would be good to find out who are the minds behind the promise of this possibility.
I find that question very strange because in September of last year, the government engineered a vacancy in Northeast Dayton where a first-term MP was removed, a senator was removed and placed in that constituency, cost taxpayers $30 million, and we still have not filled that vacancy in the Senate. Even though at the time the Prime Minister said he already identified the person to go in the Senate. And there's been absolutely no discussion about that. Here we are now, where persons in an opposition party, different persons are going to express interest in different posts at all times. Several persons would have expressed a desire to be in the Senate. And I'm quite sure that's not unique to the PNP. And to say we have discussed this and this is a possibility because this person does have the capacity to serve there, I can't fathom how that could be something untoward.
Well, in the first place, if you want to do the politics of comparison, we can go there, but I do not wish in this interview to do it. Secondly, if you listen to my opening commentary, earlier on, I made reference to the Marsha Smith issue. Thirdly, there is nobody who is in the darkness about who makes the decision in the JLP about who becomes a senator. But what you're doing in this instance is completely masking who these individuals are in the leadership of the PNP who is making this promise to somebody you're removing from Central Kingston. But let me go back to the central issue.
No, I'm saying the PNP is not the JLP. If it's the one-man body, the JLP has to who decides on these things. That's not the way it works in the PNP.
Yeah, but the Constitution speaks to the appointment of senator by the Prime Minister making the recommendation to the Governor General, not the leadership of the Prime Minister.
And I'm saying you have different leadership styles. And we in the PNP, we believe in consultation.
Right, okay, that's
so
fine.
That members within the leadership can discuss the matter and we come to a decision on some of these issues. So the leader has the final say, but it does not mean that we cannot discuss the matters.
At any rate, the question I'm asking you, I don't want it to be lost in this sort of triviality here. Am I correct that on the 30th of December, you returned to Lawrence Rowe and you said to him, there is agreement from the leadership of the party that 2 of the 3 things you proposed, they can happen. The 2 being one of the 13 Senate appointments and the other one board membership at a housing agency. Was that communicated to Lawrence Rowe?
Yes. And that there is no possibility for financial compensation.
Was it said to him that there could be 15 million in resources?
I don't understand that statement. No, that was not said.
So,
I had a discussion with him as opposed to if he would want to be employed in a future PNP government. Obviously, persons there are employment opportunities in the country, and once the person is competent, they can be employed in different capacities. But to say that there was an offer, $15 million, whether in cash.
Okay. Was there another meeting on the 4th of January 2025 with Mr. Rowe again?
Yes, there was a meeting in early January.
I think about the lie.
And you were present? Was communicated, yes. After the decision was communicated, I think Mr. Rowe removed his things from the office, and persons would have sent pictures to suggest that the office was vandalized. The windows were removed, and there was an area that appeared as if a door was removed. I sent them to him, and he said he took out his stuff from the office, and that there was no door at that point, so it's not that a door was removed. He then asked for a meeting with the leader of the party, and the leader asked a few of us to accompany him to the meeting.
So the windows and so forth, those were put in by Mr. Rowe with his own money?
He changed what was there and he put in some new windows, yes. That's what he said.
And do you know about when he removed them?
It would have been between the 30th of December and the 4th of January.
Right. So the meeting with him on the 4th of January, you said you were present. Mr. Bunting was present?
Yes.
And the president, Mr. Golding?
Correct.
Plus Mr. Rowe?
Correct.
And in that meeting now, what was the purpose of that meeting?
I believe, well, I wasn't sure why he had requested the meeting, but subsequently, based on what I've heard him say, I believe he interpreted the leader having veto, and who is the candidate. He wanted to hear from the leader himself and not through somebody else communicated with him. And I believe that that appears to be the reason why he wanted the meeting.
Right. And the leader, as you mentioned to me before, he communicated something in writing to Mr. Rowe on the 10th of January 2025.
Right, so at the meeting on the 4th, none of these issues came up.
No.
It's about board, Senate, money, none of that came.
What came up in that meeting on the 4th, though?
As to, he wanted to know what occasion his removal. The leader expressed some views to him and said to him that he was going to make some additional checks to see whether or not what the decision that was reached is the appropriate decision. He made some checks and then he communicated back to him on the same thing.
Right. Before you get to the 10th, in that 4th of January meeting, all this communication you had with Mr. Rowe on the 30th about the Senate appointment, the board membership of the housing agency, none of those things came up in that 4th of January meeting?
No.
This meeting was recorded?
I didn't record that meeting, no.
Okay. So on the 10th of January now, we are told by Mr. Golding in that letter that he personally did some further soundings of influential comrades in central Kingston after the 4th of January 2025. You know what influential comrades or who those influential comrades are in central Kingston?
Some of them are known, and I believe it is Mr. Rowe who supplied him with the names of some of them.
You mean the same 6 that you met with on the 24th of December?
It wouldn't be the same persons. It wouldn't be the same persons. I think persons in this leadership, individual leaders and others, but he would have supplied the names and numbers to the leader of the party.
But did you get any understanding from the leader of the PNP why he thought it necessary after the National Campaign Committee communicated to Rowe on the 27th that he's no more the candidate and he'd withdrawn from the shadow cabinet on the 28th of December? Why is it that the president was still doing soundings to check whether the decision of the party was an accurate one after the 4th of January? Why was that happening?
A significant decision that was coming at a late stage. We knew there was a possibility that changing a candidate at this stage could be disruptive. It also, you have to bear in mind that the candidate would have been in place for a prolonged period of time. So I think fairness dictated that we wanted to be sure that it is true that the issues and the concerns that you've heard, that they are expressed by persons within the constituency, and that it was the right decision. And I think it is on that basis
And the leader says in the letter, the responses he received from all but one of those influential people, the responses were not favorable to Rowe, and reaffirmed his assessment that Rowe is not able to unite the party machinery.
Right. So in politics, there's a saying in Jamaica that in front of you, it is whatever, and then, it's Mr. This, and then behind it is just that. So you're not going to be able to get everybody to be honest when you are there. If you
Dr. Campbell, I think you may be moving a little bit. We lost connection with you. We'll reconnect with Dr. Campbell.
Screw up the call.
In just a moment.
Sherry, connect, don't worry.
We're going to go to a break. When we come back, the final segment of the hotline, looking at the developments in central Kingston. So Dr. Campbell, the letter of Mark Golding on the 10th of January states, the responses I received from influential persons, they were of the view that Mr. Rowe was not favorable, and also Mr. Golding seemed to have taken an issue with the state in which Lawrence Rowe left the constituency. And he then says, I have therefore decided that you cannot proceed as the party's candidate. Is it correct for me to conclude that there has been a series of indecision and almost making up, finding bases on which to remove Mr. Rowe from the constituency from the 24th of December up to the 10th of January 2025? Dr. Dayton Campbell?
If you're thinking mischief, then you can conclude that. But if you're thinking logic, then you would not conclude that. Because logically, a political party that is in opposition seeking to win an election would not disrupt a constituency that they're on their way to winning. The assessment is made to see whether or not the constituency can be won. If it cannot be won, the party, in its wisdom, has decided that the leader of the party has a veto power over who's the candidate. That process was observed fully in the PNP, and it came to a final decision that Lawrence Rowe was no longer the candidate and we needed to seek a replacement.
When did the replacement come in the picture, Steve McGregor?
This is unlike I'm hearing a veteran politician like Carl Samuda saying he heard on the radio that he's being replaced. We went through a very detailed process, open, transparent process, communicating with the candidate at all times.
When did Steve McGregor come in the picture for the PNP?
Steve McGregor came into the picture after the decision was communicated to Lawrence that he was going to be removed.
After?
Lie.
Did you say after?
When you say in the picture, maybe I'm not.
When did the PNP begin to consider Steve McGregor as a candidate for Central Kingston?
Well, his name came up about 2 years ago.
In this recent reiteration of everything, when did the PNP seriously consider Steve McGregor for Central Kingston?
After the removal.
Which is on the 27th of December or on the 10th of January 2025?
No.
Which one?
After he was told that he was removed in December.
So before you removed Lawrence Rowe, did you do any poll in the constituency after the 27th of December to see the political strength of Steve McGregor in Central Kingston?
Mm-hmm.
Those are totally the prerogative of the General Secretary of the party.
Which is why I'm asking him.
I'm not going to disclose that information at all.
Because you haven't done it. You did not have the time to do it.
No.
You discard a man who was giving you more than 50% to put in somebody about who you didn't know.
No. You, again, if mischief is what you seek, you will go to a certain conclusion.
No, you know me better than that, Dr. Campbell. You can't use mischief and my name in the same sentence. You should withdraw that. You really should.
If logic is what you seek, though, you would not come to that conclusion. I'm giving two options, right? If you speak logic, you would not come to that conclusion. An assessment is made by a political party whether or not they're in a position to win a seat. You You look at where the party is compared to the other party. You look at where the candidate is in comparison to the other candidate. You look at the other things that are required of a candidate in a campaign.
But how can you not look at the candidate that you're replacing the candidate with?
We went through that process. I don't believe that I have an obligation to come in the public space and to say why it is that we've decided to use our internal process to select this person. What the public should be concerned about is whether or not the person that we have selected is somebody that is reputable and somebody that is worthy of holding office in the country. So I'm willing to have that discussion. Yes, Steve McGregor is a suitable candidate to represent the constituency, and I believe overwhelmingly we'll agree that yes, he is.
No, can I just ask you whether...
But I'm not going to question the authority of the leader of the party.
Which is where I want to go.
To select the candidate.
Which instrument is it that gives the leader of the party the ultimate authority to decide on the candidate? Is it your constitution? What exactly is it?
It was agreed at the annual conference. It is the highest decision-making body within the party.
And you're telling me that the annual conference has not so circumscribed the discretion of the leader, so that the leader is to think that you do not make a decision like this close to an election except you have compelling data. Not only that the person that you have was not going to win, but that the person you're seeking to replace him with has more than a great possibility of doing much better than the person.
We've done all of that.
You have not, Dr. Campbell.
No, I've not given you the details.
You could not have done it between the 27th of December and the 10th of January, Dr. Campbell.
Why couldn't I?
Did you?
No, I'm not going to disclose the specifics of what we do. That is inappropriate for me to do so. I am saying to you that we went through a process. We are not in the business of removing a candidate from a constituency that is on their way to winning the constituency. That does not make logical sense to the people who are listening.
The thing that is illogical is that you remove the man in the dark.
Why would we take out a candidate out of a seat who's on their way to winning?
Anyway,
when we're at 14 seats and we need to win 18.
Then they must say we are
losing. It's not logical to do so.
Dr. Dayton.
Those who are seeking, no, just let me complete. Those who are seeking to create an issue will jump to that conclusion. And I want to just make one comment. Persons in media and civil society who have had to criticize the government because of poor practices and have been accused of being PNP should not think that they need to fabricate some corruption in the PNP in order to justify that they are not PNP.
Are you done? Yes, let me get back to the specifics. What shenanigans is it that the party leader spoke to when he was installing Steve McGregor? Let me play the exact clip from him where he spoke about all the shenanigans that used to go on. It can't go on again, or it don't know. Let's just play that, please.
You know, I think it will be a new day for Central Kingston. All the little shenanigans and things were going on before. That cut out now.
What shenanigans?
Again, I don't know why I would be here disclosing these things. It is not for the benefit of the party. I have a responsibility to protect the interests of the party. I don't know why. I want someone who thinks it's appropriate that I'll be here discussing these things.
But can I just ask you, don't you think it is highly inappropriate for the leader of the party to insinuate that a long-standing comrade who's been removed as candidate for a constituency, with his removal and the installation of a new candidate, then shenanigans cut out? You don't think that's inappropriate?
No, I don't think what he said is inappropriate based on what I know that he was referring to.
But the problem is you continue to operate as if the PNP is a private men's club. So you say some things.
We have a female chairman, so I'm not operating that way at all.
Yeah, but if you are making these comments that are so colored, and when we ask you to explain why is it that you make them, your response to me is the comment is not inappropriate because of what you know. What do you know about Lawrence Rowe such that the president spoke about shenanigans that have now been cut out since he's no longer there?
Mr. Shields, it is the prerogative of a political party to determine its candidates.
That's not the issue.
I think that's a fundamental thing. Whatever issues that are there is no reason. No matter what is said about me, by Lawrence or anybody else, I am not going to come out and be unkind to them because they were unkind to me.
That's not the question. I was asking about the shenanigans.
I am not going to speak to anything publicly that does not need to be in the public domain.
All right, hold on a second. This part now, let's just hear this part, this last bit.
A real man is here to serve the people.
What exactly is that about, Dr. Campbell?
Steve McGregor is there to serve the people.
And the one who was there before is not a real man?
Was there to serve the people, but things didn't work out. So he has been replaced by another candidate. And we are intended to win the constituency and to serve the people and uplift the lives of the people in Central Kingston.
What was being insinuated with the use of the term real man?
Both are real.
So if both are real, why is the need for the word real?
Emphasis does not mean that you're trying to separate two things.
Really?
No, it doesn't necessarily mean that at all.
Wow.
It is a comparison between them. You just emphasize that there's a real man here that is going to uplift the lives of the people. And with that, I think we can segue beautifully to say that we now have in place in Central.
I heard you, man. I heard your clip that you have the 63 and you have Steve McGregor. But you know, Dr. Campbell, you know the beautiful thing about the people of Jamaica?
Yes.
The people are so bright and they have the ability to read in whatever you insinuate. And if you do not want people to read anything, be very clear with the language that you use.
I can accept that, but the people are so bright that when I'm on the road, they're asking me, how is it that the JLP caused Barrister to resign, then brought her back and spent 30 million out of their money when people are complaining about something in the PNP that did not require any form of funding from the public, and no, there was no promise of any funds.
When I have the Prime Minister here, I'll be happy to ask him, and I've made my own commentary on the matter. Can I thank you for your time?
You're most welcome.
All the best to you.
On the hearing?
General Secretary of the People's National Party.
Dead man. Dead. Emily kill him in our show.
Okay.
Emily done him. Emily cross question him like a judge. Hold him like a towel and put him down. What a liar man.
You know the problem? You know the problem we have in Jamaica? The media is so bought that them things are supposed to go viral for the citizens of this country. All of them things with the man say, the citizens are not supposed to know where they are going. We don't realize where going. So.
Yes.
We don't realize the lady tell the man straight up what it is, says that man's private club them around. The Risers private club.
The man private club that Emily tell him, you know me say, Emily wrap him up like a towel and
he matter about shenanigans. When the lady says a man sitting he matter about say woman depend boat too.
Kakara.
Yes, insist so.
Yes.
Yeah, listen me.
Angela, say Angela, the chair.
No, but that was irrelevant to what she talked about.
Yes.
Yes. What I'm saying is, me hear Dayton Campbell speak all the time, you know. And you see, in other society, we have to be very careful. Some people will have a label to them name, you know. Because you see, the common man smarter than them, you know. Enough you to not when I go university and everything is smarter than
yes, because them I use word with part word, nothing go.
Yes. Remember some year Dayton Campbell mix up inductive and deductive reasoning already, you know, when they matter about if all Rastas are PNP, if Damon is a Rasta, say Damon are PNP. And then me hear him draw and compare that with evidence I leave from the commissioner the Integrity Commission to Parliament. I mean, I say, oh, they do that. Makes sense. So you have to understand, say, Dayton Campbell, me not think him at the brightest sparks in the room.
No, sir.
Because Emily had him look wild like an idiot. And the problem we are having here in society, Emily is not the #1 platform. And that's the problem. So people now hear this. Look where we have to come hear this. Everyone we should have heard this already. You know, but how much people they hear this already?
My gosh.
This is like the biggest secret, the biggest hidden secret. You think the US politician could have said this and it now they all over the news?
You mad, man?
The man I tell we the people of Jamaica, we the citizens of this country, we the Jamaican people, this man I come tell we say we're not supposed to know everything when them implement.
And because of him and hide this so much that Emily could have tell him, say, look here, this coming like it is a private club.
And the lady said to him, say, the man just tell the biggest lie, and the country must hear this. The country must hear this to their PNP or JLP brethren. They want to listen me. So PNP really listen to this and believes that them people have them best interests at heart. You know, say I want a private club, this the man them run.
Me send it to you, Mr. Vegas. Me send it to you.
You know, the lady
please, may I beg your petal. Please send it to me, please.
Did you vet SSP? Did you vet him? Did you go through all of them things I want to supposed to do?
Please, petal.
When I not install a candidate.
The man no poll, but him no say that say.
Watch the lie now. Members let them come forward, come say he must poll, you know.
Hold on, guys. Vegas, when SSP McGregor resigned the police force.
The last year.
And how long now him said?
Jesus pieces, Jesus pieces.
Listen. 2 years ago.
I was waiting to ask, you know.
Me granny chicken soup.
I'm saying him applied for the position 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
And him resigned 1 year ago from the police force. So how
as some BOM.
Mr. Vegas.
All right.
Mr. Vegas. And if you realize what happened,
yes, sir.
you realize what happened, you know. When Emily said to him, what did you say about Mr. Gregor? When did he? He said, we were
Jesus
in him. He changed it. He changed it at the same time.
Jaja.
He changed it at the same time.
That's
so
what
so the PNP are I let's say change it. The PNP are I somebody we are actively serving in the police force.
Then upon live from morning, guys. Then upon live the Rowe Richards and them. Then upon live from morning for yesterday on the
So we're there from morning. From Black King to yourself.
They don't know so you know no so them not no shame. Them not no shame. Them out there defend the same way. Like the man of Jamaican. Remember that. They have no shame.
Emily should ask about when McGregor resigned because him say 2 years now, them have vet him for the position.
But she leave it out there.
Yeah.
But it's a shame. It's a shame.
She make him look like a fool.
But you know, we have to get that clip and post it on Twitter now. Me I go this and post it on Twitter now and tag them. Let me attack
Vegas. Me I beg you.
You can't serve.
1 second. Let me say something to Mr. Vegas. Let me say something to Mr. Vegas.
Go ahead.
Emily Crook did thing there, you know. Did go ahead and ask him about it. If you're just listen, because I have it right here, sir. Right?
In December.
So before you remove Lawrence Rowe.
1 second. Let me see if I can catch you right there.
Rewind a little bit to the part where she asked him about.
Hold on. One more.
Yeah.
27th.
One more. I think one more, and it should be good. All right. But listen it fire.
Team McGregor as a candidate for Central Kingston.
Well, his name came up about 2 years ago.
What the granny soup?
Reiteration of everything. When did the PNP seriously consider Steve McGregor for Central
After the
Kingston?
removal.
Gosh.
27th of December or on the 10th of January 2025?
No.
Which one?
After he was told that he was removed in December.
So before you remove Lawrence,
27th, 24th.
you do any poll in the constituency after the 27th of December to see the political strength of Steve McGregor in Central Kingston?
Those are totally the prerogative of the General Secretary of the party.
And let me tell you now.
I
Let me tell you now.
to disclose that information at all.
Because you haven't done it. You
Me
did
know
not
that,
have
we never do it.
No.
Hold on. Pause a little bit. Pause up 1 second, brother. I want to pay attention. Pause up 1 second, bro. I want to pay attention in the Jamaican people. You know what I realize what the man just said a while ago? The man said, now to tell the Jamaican people, them say, if him, the process of how, so the people them were done at that constituency, I know. One of them are hear this. One of the people them real, that's you see black people,
Them ask,
black
but
people.
listen again. Him asks if them vet him. She said no. That's the role of the General Secretary.
Jesus Christ.
But the man said now for detail if the man was told. Now imagine,
when Jamaican
how can you
people need
represent?
to know.
Well, thank you, my boss.
Jamaican people need to know that.
You know what was
that is the question Emilia tell him the public need to know. And he must say, no, the public don't have to know.
What is sad, Bridget? What is sad?
That is problem.
The sister, the same people, them just turn out and show disloyalty to somebody will live amongst them. They're afraid of black people, you know.
But
how foolish and how dumb they are.
Hold on the motto. But Vegas, you listen the night when him appoint McGregor, the people them have said no, them no want him, and when them say power, them say shower.
We never hear that in a general. And
listen,
that, honestly.
Listen, the people them say no.
What I heard. When him talk about him, I go for him, or him I go find him or whatever him say, like him a still police. Me hear the people them gave a as a matter of fact, better than that. When the man said the man did a hold the seat for him, listen me no people. The man said a youth did a hold the seat for him. The people them cheered.
And him for real,
the little boy, this little youth. It a warm and the man use an analogy bridging about people running a race.
Really?
Yo, listen me, man. Listen me, man. Listen me, man. You know the man. You know the man.
Who get medal in the relay? Now who run the race?
You know the man.
Who run the race get the medal?
You know the man literally tell us. The man tell us, yo, I like a ghetto youth. Them just take him and use him and just make him warm the bench for him till him come. And now we have learned say. And now. Sorry, but now we have learned, say, when we not use the youth here, right? I remember, say, we not talk about him as a riser, because I have no doubt in my mindset, they never fall out, him that done with right now. So, when you come on to the politics part of it, I'm not even there, so, because people follow blindly, and we hurt you for them people when they follow blind.
Yes.
But from a Jamaican perspective, brethren, listen when the man say, brethren, which is very serious if you're a Jamaican, if you're a youth to aspire to be anything in a life. This is what the man say now. The man said, you did a hold the bench for me, the warm the seat for me. And now we are learned from the party, General Secretary said, them a try, them a look at this man 2 years now. So 2 years when you did this, I warm the seat and things, say you have a shot at this thing, and the man you have fit somebody is be yo, listen me, no black people. I want the wickedest thing me ever witness in the politics.
Me too, Mr. Vega. Even when they say the opposition come now and I tell them say, ha ha ha, the real man come now, real man come. So who are the other man? Who are the other man?
Somebody said not the first them do it. Listen, it is not. It is not. This is not an abnormality for people to replace people or give people other opportunity for them things. But the process of how this was done, that's the problem here. So not gentle people. Because we now going to either to politics and things if a man has a chance. And things remember say we have a situation there where a man that go run and say him go represent a seat, you know. You understand? But how you deal with it, yeah, make the youth, yeah. I work, I do everything. Now you can come talk about say the shenanigans done. Now you can come talk about a real man, and then we are learn now say when you not have the youth, I use him. Zin, when Mark Golding come in a power, remember say the youth work for the risers, you know. Yo, listen me, man. And when the youth out there work, when you thought they work, una look on this man where that's still police, to come represent the people, and you come tell me now, so the people them not know if you didn't even poll him. Yo, jungle people, if jungle people turn them back on the jungle, if Central Kingston turn them back on the youth, right?
But Vegas, do they wonder if the people want him? them give the people a chance.
That's what
For
I'm
the people
saying.
that say yes or no.
And the
Them not give the
problem
people
is,
no chance.
I'm telling you something,
Hey,
you people, and watch
we
this, you
can
know. I
say
say
something to
last thing, I
us
jump
still.
off, you know.
We can say something to us still. When you bring in people like that in a particular situation like that, we have a certain thing, a certain power around them. You know, think of badness. You know, think of badness will get the thing where you want.
Well, I know, Ikimi, member say no. Emily Cooks asked him, you know, if the sixth person where the youth pick out, if us them same one, them choose. Him say no. Member said the youth say them pick out a area done, you know. So they done have to support the police.
And this is what may I say to you. Is it legal for somebody to be in all a government office like that and then just come in at the political scene like that without you resign? Because them say a 2 year
Him
before
resign.
with him before him resign.
Let us even look at something deeper. Rattigan, a former FBI agent, and Herb Nelson, and before them followed, Herb Nelson actually said on one of them reason with Rattigan, one of the platforms, that he used to spy on Jamaica. You see a man who see that go around the diaspora, go around us attack all kind of things about Jamaica, I keep all kind of road march and all kind of something. Rattigan and Herb them. Rattigan was a former FBI. No, bring this back now. If them can promise this youth so much things, yeah, or if them can have this policeman in them inside. This no, me attack when he was a police. If they can have this policeman in them side 2 years ago, why we think say them not promise Rattigan them things too? To bring down the country when they go around the world and spread propaganda upon the country. Listen me, at some espionage and some something going on in Jamaica. And Jamaican people better wake up because you see the money will come, you see the white money will come. Listen me, no man, them people will show up the other night and turn them back on the youth, you know. A colorism in a virgin. We have to understand that, you know. Them people they don't have, wait name, Western St. Andrew or Western Kings, wait name. Western St. Andrew? Them people that want us to show up, you know.
Eastern Kingston.
Central. Yeah, the man. Central. When me I say to you know, them people want to see turn out and come about them a cheer and a about say, yo, him that hold the seat for me and them rejoice. Listen me. Them don't know what are going on in this world, man. And you see, we as black people, we stay stagnant and we stay at the bottom of the totem because we have majority of our people when they're ignorant, them uneducated, and them don't have no sense of reason or logic, so them always make them people that can come use we and hold we back. And listen, when them are hold we back, you know, we have to fight harder to go forward, Bridget, and that's the problem with society.
That's why when them win, you know,
people step backward and half forward, man.
Yes, and that happened to it. So then people were unable to think for themselves, unable to elevate themselves out of poverty, bridging. When them hear all Andrew Wellness come to one about say, when you must be educated on yourself or get a skill so you can take on yourself out of them want to hear this white man and then them come bad about the 5 feet them and the 5 and the 6 feet where the man run the left, right? And then they grow up now come turn shut or take or whatever. And we are the people them we are trying to move forward. And we them pull back by come and hurt your family, come and rob a place and all them things. And that's the problem we have with black people because we have so many people who are illiterate, so many people who have no sense, virgin. Because this man here, when you come choke on the people them the other night, we are learn now, say.
And them whole position into Jamaica.
Not even a poll then conduct. That means you know what? The youth now tell no lie people. We never agree with them.
Company youth
But Mr. Vegas, before you go, remember you said colorism, right?
Yes, sir.
It's not just colorism, you know. It's classism too, you know. It's two of them together, you know.
And badness. Three of them in a one. Badness, colorism.
All of them mix up. But you see the colorism, bridging, you see the man, when him go down there and you see this man with a go ahead, family.
Go on Vegas. I call her one come up because she come from the community.
I honestly believe to God that the things that my Mark Golden get away with are becoming white. Nobody can change my mind upon that. There is no way a man come forward, come tell so many lies, blatant. The man catch act. Me never see a politician catch not so much lies yet. And there is nothing reported on it. Our people no
Vegas.
go. Yeah.
Vegas.
Hold on,
Why
hold on,
you
1
why you
minute,
think
hold on there.
always
Carla, hold on, Ikimi. Carla, me tell you all the time, me can't take you up because your page private. If info no there, if you take you up, you can't come up. Your page private, me can't take you up. You have to private your page. Go on, Ikimi.
Yeah, as me I said to you still Vegas. Majority of the time when people get away with enough of the thing them on ya. Because of them color, man. Two things beat Jamaican people, you know. Color and if a boy speak nice, you know. And that beat we, you know.
That's
You look
exactly
at
what Vegas are refer to.
you can bring a man from a man come here from America come talk one bag of man nonsense, brother. And the people them jump with him and say, yo, watch him attack. Because him sound sweet.
Because they licky. Because election are come now. 4 years the man have resources to take care of now in our community. And the man did it and him not do nothing for no. And then now they just bring a man where worse than this a man yeah, can drop
With
out no.
badness.
And
Listen
get
me,
with badness.
listen me, family. Me not gonna say a licky because you have a thing named double victimization. See? You see them people where say a behave so brethren, them are victims.
Yeah, man.
We just have to understand say are victims of circumstances, brethren.
Yeah,
We
man.
have to understand say, listen me, the white man yeah, him studied the slave book.
Good day, everyone on the platform. Good day.
Good
It
day.
wasn't South people them. It's him cry. Jungle people them come down there in a two bus. Mark Golan is no South people. It's just a little people them in Tel Aviv was cheering. It was South and Tel Aviv people them was there. Them a say pow and some people from down in South as a shower.
Yes.
It wasn't nobody in Central Kingston. He met than get in a Central Kingston. Remember, everybody know McGregor in a Central Kingston. Who him is? It's not like nobody don't know him.
Okay.
What has me say about this?
Everybody know him in Central Kingston. We did been know hear about him before from local election. We are prepared for him come. How we did hear about it.
Okay. Yes, Carla.
Okay.
So it's nothing where we never did know about. We did be know. Time name did a ring from a
Me
long
not gonna
time.
say you know, me I say wonder if them care the people them go there.
But watch this again now.
Yes, jungle people come there.
Sister just come highlight something again, yeah, you know. Remember, say Dayton just tell you look while say, you know, after December when the sister come and tell you say them didn't know this, you know.
People them down there say shower.
No,
when
me
him
not
tell
about
people must say
me not about
power.
about Dayton say
Carla,
just
listen, Carla,
December them
listen,
tell the
Carla,
man. They must say at December, them choose the man. December after the whatever go on with them.
After the
Yeah, say.
27th.
We have been here that long time.
Jaja.
We in Central
Jaja.
Kingston here a long time. Them say one McGregor gone and next McGregor go come. But we never did pick it up till when we go in and meet who is a police McGregor go come here.
What a liar, dirty man.
Jesus,
You can't tell me, we've been here that from before in a local election.
Whoa.
Can somebody check something? Can somebody check something? Was he did he reach the age of retirement and retire early?
Last year he resigned. Last year, January.
They say he's 60 years of age. I think that.
I see him wake up.
60. See that's coming.
Okay.
No, him not have to go all the way to the age of retirement, you know. He can retire.
I know that.
No. I was just checking if he retire early to get in a position. That's what I was checking.
What I'm saying. He retire early, Vegas. He retire early.
But right. Is he not here now? But this is the last thing I go say and jump off. I go show you something. We never wonder in ourselves say why we can't get rid of crime and violence and something in our country.
The government.
These are things we need to investigate. We need to investigate them something here and looking deep into them something here. Remember saying no.
Remember when we have underneath our.
We
know about McGregor. McGregor make coded.
Remember say no. You have a thing named crime rate where people use fight politics, you know, high crime rate, you know. So now if you understand, say, if them a better person were in the police force, were actively a serve, we know so people can inflate number, we know so people can drive up number, we know that.
If him could save crime when him in a police force, for them agenda, you think
But
him
when me
can't
ask you,
save
but
crime now?
when me ask you, said though, all you know say did want to save crime.
Yes. Yes, that's
All
what
you know
Vegas
did.
is saying
All
because
you know him did.
he is
Because him
working with an agenda.
contribute to
No,
it.
but watch you know. Remember say high crime rate. Remember say high crime rate is where people campaign against
Steve
opposition.
Steve McGregor contribute to crime to make it look bad on the labor rights side because they
all right. See somebody we are talking.
Yeah.
Little more. I don't want to speculate. So little more people because this is something I not go with. But I hope somebody will have a reputable platform, even bigger than my one. It's sad that the little artists were supposed to do my music after I post them something here because we
understand?
Them. You understand me? I say, brother, we have few outlets where I put forward them information. I appreciate the item, and that's why my company item platform.
Yes, sir.
Because these things are not orange or green. These things are proven to us as Jamaican people why we can't get rid of crime. Why we can't get rid of violence in the country.
One man a work. One man say
thank you. One man a try lift it up and 10 man a stand up on it and try put it down.
Yes.
That type problem, Virgin. Big up on yourself.
Yes, Vegas.
Big up, sister.
Jesus Christ. What a nasty boy, man.
With it being no, I remember him did come down here and get the Dan kill in the January New Year.
Yeah.
It was a couple years back.
Mm-hmm.
Then him go for Wildman Street, he texted from Tex Lane, he texted from Clover Road, man. He texted from all yeah, be a labor right then there when me
because he have been planned. He have been planned to brief him and Jamaica don't know.
Me not play a voice note last night. PNP live say the reason why them want him down here is them want him when them winning the
Carla.
when him yeah.
Hold on, man. Hold on. Carla, I want you to be there to vote on election day. There are some things that I wouldn't. You see, you are in the middle of everything, and you can't be too protected to be safe. And so I'm gonna ask you.
Everybody yourself for what yourself.
Hear me, say, Carla.
I'm gonna fake a be a soldier down here. Remember, down here is as
no, Carla. No, Carla, take it from me. Me a country boy, you know. But enough things me know. And my youth, the matter we tell you, say, me was a street youth same way. And I know things me know and can tell you on the road. Right?
Tell Carla so that the day Jamaica was a arms man. Your ass.
Yeah, listen, but them can't start them from wear my colors. Cause me can't start them from wear them colors.
No, Carla. Me not say that.
Carla, just listen what DJ say. Where am I say him right?
Yeah, certain things just temporary. Yeah, just temporary. Yeah.
I'm working at polling station.
Go ahead, no.
Yeah.
I want you on election.
I'm not fear, I'm not doubting I miss some MP I go lose. To pursue them and they will do when me to local election, everybody I put on say, oh, Rosie I go lose, Rosie not gonna wait. I say, yeah. Was it a trying from them the next week? Both.
Yeah, man.
It was a Santa Claus the election day. And I said, what? MP
who is the user 43? User 43.
You can't make him turn. Me vet him, man. Me go look for him thing long time for him coming in the box, man. Him look neutral to me. Me not see nothing.
Right now lose nothing in Jamaica.
Something for him.
Against my MP. I'm not here. I'm at the work.
Hello?
I'm in the left central Kingston.
Hello?
I'm in the left.
Yeah, user.
War down here. In the import war, peace in say.
Big up Mr. Vegas. Big up everybody.
Every time.
Yes. Because I tune in from the program.
Yes, sir. You change your name. Can I see you on a name?
Yeah.
We dash away quick. I'm gonna look for your page to see who's still in.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Go
You
on,
understand?
talk.
I London with
You,
them, man. I London with them. Me there far out.
okay. Give yourself a name.
Me forgot give myself a name. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
man.
can I listen what go on the program and thing like that still, but it's rooted and grounded from long time with the politician them and things like that still, but we know say crime can't stop in a Jamaica and things like that. So before it can stop. Nobody's not saying it
It's
can't
a
stop.
community with the deadly so kidney dead, baby, boy dead innocently, and me come live to say peace, innocent, sorry,
Unalive, Carla. Unalive.
unalive, unalive,
But
and
young lady,
me see,
but young
coming
lady, you
and
still have to protect yourself in a way you do and things like that. And
never say when I protect myself, me,
we share the
but
best still because you know them people that's down
don't
this.
really go to dance song, yeah, I'm go like rate on and so. Listen to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
What them I come with, nobody now look on them with it.
True.
Yeah, that's you say them little boy and them not understand say things times and things change now. You say them little youth like them just take in, if them did a go to school and take in them education, them see what work could have make them go maintain. You think gun can't help nobody right now? If the world is
One
just
second, the
a
caller.
place.
One second, the caller. Guys, you know, realize the man say it take him the party 13 days to vet the incoming candidate. 13 days it take to
No,
vet
we hear
him.
that from local election
You know, sister,
call.
the man a liar. You know,
The
me
week
text
in
him.
that ear
Me
that
text him
ask
right in the
anyone in
comments.
a center
When Emily kill him, me know from when Emily kill him
we
because
in
me
a ear
listen
that
to that
long time.
Emily kill him in a show and wrap him up like a towel and put
Listen to
him there.
me. All them a say, one McGregor lose, and next McGregor come, and we never know how. And meet me, we go and know say,
Him
we see
can't
how
win
the
nothing down there, so man, because people them done right him after them know who him is. Me hear long time.
We in a business who are come, all one other people them faithful and know who is this man from a longer time. Or mix up and baga and mix up how much people and kill out how much people and send them to prison and fix it and liquor boy them. So them can go and like play a fool of themselves and bring him back PNP. You hear that? Because the things them our MP and our council do for them, none of them never do yet. All them do I tell them to go pay an invoice and get 20,000. 20,000 come like paper. My MP was when they say give me a business.
Yes.
Start me with a business. Me give you look at work. Give me a work now or send me back a art. Me say a big man I come down new road yesterday. And me I say you looking nice. Which funeral you come from? Say a funeral me I come from. A art me I go.
Remember Jamal? Remember
When the
Jamal?
man I see from my feet them right. You tell me, may I sign up for? I say, I start to remember when the man I say to me, I come down. The first time I see them people, they look so good. The man say a recommendation, him I go run at the police station, go get, and the MP for sign some paper for him. So nobody's not too old for learn.
True,
Yeah?
and that is why Jamaica Liberal Party empower people and in believe in a people. So that's why these things implements back. You see it?
And a third chuck that man that work from, I'm telling you that third chuck.
But don't forget, say PNP did bring in Jamal. You remember Jamal?
It was labor right bring it in.
No, man, a manly time it come in, man. We are talking about, man. We are youth. Remember, man. Jamal come in a manly time, man. A manly implement.
What Manly did
It
was
was the
change
name
the name.
Jamal. It never named Jamal.
Where the name then?
It is have a other name.
Jamal, me know it all.
And then come put it as Jamal.
Yes, and they've changed it.
Where you talk about?
They changed the name. They changed the name.
History.
All right, being as you are going to say that, never never that.
Jamal, it never named Jamal.
Being as you are going to say that then, me I going to tell you something I will probably you never know because today we and Dujan them clash up and we and Dujan them I read out some things and if Dujan did go on, Maestro them even come over, it would go on and on and on. And I first never see so much people on that line. First, and do you know that? Bustamante, before Bustamante there were none. But things was going on, but nobody paid any
User
attention.
don't talk much and then you start talk. User you can't finish talk.
No, and just something more to clarify, show him based on what him say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me I said this half of Jamal. This pertaining to Jamal. Hear this. In 1944, just remember say Bustamante bill. Just remember say Bustamante rule from 1962 to 72, and the whole world applaud him 10 years. The whole world applaud him for how him grow the country. But in 1944, Bustamante bill 88 school in Jamaica. We don't need to go to the internet. Why him do this? Because people used to congregate underneath trees. Me have everything in my hand. People used to congregate underneath trees. No education, Jamaica poor like that. Those schools that he built, 88 school, 1944, guess what happened? Call out those children from under trees and place them in this school across Jamaica. Across Jamaica. So you see how long labor right at work and I empower people. You see how long? But on any platform, you will never hear or find PNP have no track record of doing nothing like that. So who build Jamaica? Who care for Jamaica? You know that back in the time, woman used to work and get no pay. See there, right here, so he also formed the NIS.
Don't forget the time change, you know, brother.
He also formed the NIS. And he gave woman equal right to pay. So everything I come from Michael, everything I come from Bustamante, everything.
So the infrastructure we're going in Jamaica, you know, the infrastructure with all these roads and all them things there. Who implement that in place? Now the PNP government.
Who?
PNP government.
Man, from in a PJ time, man.
No, man.
You with yourself, yeah.
You realize why you don't name, man. You are PNP.
No.
Don't say that. Don't say man. Listen, hold on.
You know, say,
listen, no, man. I want to learn, no, man. Listen, no, user.
We never vote yet, you know.
User, answer me.
You never voted on a talk, user.
When we leave Jamaica,
yes.
When we leave Jamaica, yeah.
Yes, talk.
It was PNP time. And that's something I a long time. When me get to realize,
yes,
a PG and portion and all of them people they put all of these sign all of these road and initiative thing with the Chinese them, you know.
Okay, user.
Yeah.
User, hold on a little bit. Matter is talking to you. You say you realize, but guess what, user? It's not so general. It's not so. Okay. We have to be the one who to highlight you and refresh your memory. Okay.
Go check who name Edward Siaga, yeah? Go check who name Edward Siaga.
You know Edward Siaga?
What am I do? Our Edward Siaga have implemented for Jamaica for years.
I am first bringing them.
Big up yourself.
I am first bringing M16 in the country.
Who that?
Edward Siaga.
No. You see you have the rights. You have the book in your hand.
User, give me a second there. User is a PMP, right? And the thing is, you know, what he done.
One thing me can't take with you in labor right. You're not too ignorant, you know, man.
What up? You know what, man?
The man tell you how long you live here, and the man attack something. When all right, all we have to do educate the man and make other people.
Just give me, just beg on a second.
Education. Him no need the education.
Just beg on a second to say something now.
Yeah, may I hear, yeah.
All right, user, me see the persons on your platform, right? All right, what you do, you change your thing there for come on. But look here, Edward Siaga, all the things that Edward Siaga implemented. For one, him never bring in the guns, them, right? It was done in America that sent in the guns. Siaga tried to stop the crime in that time, right? And another thing is,
make him learn.
The man learn now?
No, make him learn.
Just give me an opportunity.
Man get some education. No, grandmother's son, what we are entertain certain things, sir.
No, but that's more to the point where I come to. More come to the point where I come to. All
Yeah,
right,
go on.
after Michael Manley destroyed the economy, run away a lot of Jamaican citizens in the 70s. It was Siaga who rebuilt this economy. It was Siaga who opened all the factories. It was
Thank
Siaga
you.
who
Yes,
started
I know that
exporting.
Thank
I know
you.
that he was a good
Just hear
finance
me on,
minister.
please.
I know
It
that
was
he was a,
Siaga who started the
yes.
export once again.
Thank you.
Who export banana, who export even flowers. Siaga was exporting overseas,
Yes.
vegetable, all those things, right? It was Siaga who bring in one of the first telecommunication system in Jamaica,
Thank
Yes.
you.
right? All these things that Siaga have done, and yet still PNP still try to come and paint a bad light on this man. Right? It was PJ Patterson at Siaga funeral who said that Siaga was the greatest prime minister
Him said that.
ever.
Jamaica
It
has.
Record
was
is there to
PJ
show.
Patterson who said that.
Asiaga create the Exim Bank. Asiaga create all of them thing there. Asiaga
See, I
come
got
with
create
all
art
done it.
trust.
I think keep great actress.
Yeah. So I don't know what you are talking about.
And sir,
We
and
used to have
user,
we used to
user,
have
look where
some
you talk
training
about them.
center. We used to have some training center in a Jamaica long before Archers coming in.
Me have
Now
one book in my
in
hand
a
and
my
nobody can
community.
fool me. Me have
In a
one
my
book in my
community,
hand.
one of them training center they still did a
The
fire
same book
rotten
the
down.
way you have the book, the edited say I got left and see what I got a
Me,
community center
this
right in my
book,
office.
this book I speak to most of Bustamante legacy. But Bustamante even declare that color prejudice in Jamaica toward the workforce. Him said Jamaican job them in Jamaica must benefit Jamaican people. That simply mean that Jamaican people first. Nobody now tell me nothing. PNP just a catch. PNP no implement and hold the massive and response for the massive works at Jamaica. Me can tell you that when time Buster lock up in a jail because he might fight for justice for black people. Me sure know say a normal man if you go check him because he hire normal man as in lawyer. And he always give Michael Manley message to the people. Everything in this and he tell the people him some. And him add on. Everything in this. So nobody never come tell me nothing. PNP no do nothing for Jamaica, brother. They tell you that. Woman couldn't vote in Jamaica, you know. Woman couldn't vote in Jamaica. You know who could have voted? The book stated who could have voted in Jamaica. Who could have voted in
You
Jamaica?
can't get to say something now.
Yes, people who own
You
land.
can't get to say something now.
Yes.
We can't get to say something now.
Yes, go ahead.
All right, user. User.
Unlock your mic, you're mute.
Put me on mic.
Sorry, sorry.
I'm not
Yeah,
talk people when I'm talking.
no, we just a be civil. We all Jamaicans and we are big people. Yeah. Yeah, go on, sir. I'm listening.
What we are talking about right now, you see?
Yes, sir.
What we are talking about here now is the way people is being treated by a particular PNP. That's the hot topic today. We can't bother with the history this. What is your views on how the People's National Party treat this young man that they kick out of this exceptional Kingston?
That is not acceptable. That is definitely not acceptable. That is not, but I don't know much about it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know much about it because I'm this side of heaven.
All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Doesn't know much about what's going on.
Yeah, go on, sir. I'm going. I'm listening.
All right. All right. And do you believe that woman and young people and children must be treated fairly and respectfully in any country?
That's the first priority. Women and children should be the first priority. Although every citizens of that country or any country should be put first, but women and children is a priority.
So let me ask another question. Let me ask another question. What is your views on how the PNP treat women and young people?
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, we hear you.
What is your views? What is your views on how the PNP treat women,
We
children,
hear you.
and young people?
Well, I mean, my views on how the People's National Party treat young people. When I was in Jamaica, women at them time, the women never have much say. They did not invest a lot into communities and all them things. For instance, I give you one thing about the PNP party. I see Edward Siago fix up park, first class, park downtown, first class, in the most exotic way, where water come out, yeah? And when the PNP take it over, they don't maintain it, everything just wreck. You understand me I say? And when we get to realize with the two party, they don't maintain things. You understand what I'm saying? So everybody have them good and everybody have them bad. I'm not a politician. I never voted in Jamaica before, but I grew up in Jamaica.
You just say, man, when Labour right have it, the park clean.
Yes, that's what I'm saying to you.
Gate gonna open.
That's what I'm saying to you.
Because them rap people are run through it.
Yes, I remember. Thank you, Carl.
No, we are talking about user. The park was being kept clean since the Jamaica Labour Party took over back office. And what you say about not maintaining things, the Jamaica Labour Party have always emphasized and keeping up the country, everything in the country. Maintain things, maintain the road, maintain the parks and so forth. Since recently, the PNP have took over the municipality of Kingston and St. Andrew. And we are now seeing dirt in the garbage along the roadway of downtown Kingston. We are seeing the park not being maintained.
Grandmother son, make the youth right just below you there. Say what I say. What you ask me, General?
Alright, the first thing that coming to open name certain things where the Jamaica Labour Party done to make Jamaica become mega adjust some few things where them live the low economy rate. Just that alone may a gear they go sit down.
And crime rate go up, same way, and crime rate as well. You know?
When say look well. Grandmother son, you hear when say look well? Come in here when say no.
Anyway, he will get back on the phone. He will get back on the phone. But anyway, for me, I would really love to see Jamaica come back on top. But we have to tackle the crime rate first. Because there's a lot of
Which part you say you live, user?
In England.
2 days ago, then stab up some man in a London. Youth get stabbed up in a London. Because them no use.
Yeah, man, we have a
knife. So, what
have
make
a
you not
knife
talk about?
epidemic.
What make you not talk about the crime rate in a London? You talk about the crime rate in a Jamaica. The crime rate in a London bigger than way in a Jamaica. What you say?
Crime is down in Jamaica, in a user.
Eh? What you say?
Crime is down in a Jamaica.
I don't live a foreign. Talk about the crime of foreign.
Yeah, man, it's bad
Jamaica.
Yeah, man, it's bad up here, man.
Big man, loud Jamaica, man. Talk about where you live, man. Because you not no interest in a Jamaica, brother. Because you never vote for your man. We should even have
the crime rate down in a Jamaica. Crime rate is down in a Jamaica, user.
My brother, I go say me have no interest in a Jamaica. Me also there.
You never vote at Jamaica. You not no chat at Jamaica.
Hello? Well, me can't say nothing about that. Because me never vote for
England, brother. And low Jamaica, brother. When you want to go on vacation, you go to Jamaica, man. You don't love to throw Jamaica under the bus and not throw one live under the bus.
Brother,
you get stuck up in England, what there?
In where
you live.
Brother,
low Jamaica, brother.
Let me say no, yes or no escape it. We have a knife epidemic up here, so wicked same way.
But talk about it.
Eh?
Hit you for talk about.
Yeah,
Don't
if
talk
you put
about
talk
Jamaica.
about, you know, I can always show Jamaica and I bus like Jamaica, the worst planet on earth. Talk about pussy clot England where you live. Where you can't walk free. Man, stab up your pussy clot up there.
No, it don't go like that. No. You can walk any
No.
hours a night, up here, so.
Till you get stabbed.
Till you
No, you
get
don't.
stabbed.
No.
That's cool, man.
You don't get stabbed like that. You don't get stabbed. Mostly youths.
Boy, because
Themselves.
in England, you can't wear certain color. If you wear certain color in England, they kill you. What you tell me, say?
I will tell you
Man,
that.
all our friends then there upon the program we come from England.
What kind of color?
Live in London. You them have to wear certain color.
No.
Color coded. Probably you don't know that user. Probably a houseboy. Probably you don't know that. You're not street man then, brother.
No, I'm not big man. I'm not really in the street thing.
Okay. So you don't quit me now? Okay. So you don't quit me now?
My work can go home. I'm not in the street thing. But anyway,
Yeah.
me not go deny it, say boy. We have a knife epidemic up here because
Yeah.
bad up here. You understand me? I say,
Okay.
but if compare to Yaso and Jamaica with the amount of people there, so you have to look on all them statistics as well.
No.
The amount of people there, so.
No. Leave it like that. Just leave it like that. And I'm going to tell you this again. Crime is down in Jamaica. Statistics show that. You hear? Just bear that in mind. Today, Friday.
I'm happy to hear that.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, man. Crime is down in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Crime is down in Jamaica.
Thank you for letting me know. But
yes, me have to tell you, man. Me no bitter. Me have to tell you. Yeah.
Well, 5 minutes there, about 3 days now, I try to get on the live. All I can do is listen, because when they on the thing, and they on the thing good, so I don't really have to trouble.
No, well, on the sorry, no, excellent. Me there Jamaica for actually 4 weeks. I mean, no crime down there. No crime no there Jamaica.
A true plank, you just go up a
all right.
Me just left Jamaica.
All right, area. You know where Jamaica go wrong?
Talk me general.
Yeah,
you know where Jamaica go wrong?
No,
man,
you can't tell me.
Nothing about Jamaica, brother.
Hold on, the user.
Just 1 second.
Hold on, man.
Jamaica go wrong.
Hold on, man.
Give me a second.
You know a long time. You know how long me I listen to you, brother? A long time I listen to you, man. Me still at work, and I take a minute out of it to talk, brother. Let me tell you something. You don't really want to adjust.
Yeah.
I address you. I tell you so now. I don't appreciate the people them who don't have the knowledge about what is happening in Jamaica, stay overseas, and I bring down Jamaica. People like you. You come on the platform and you can come now with one whole heap of talking. You first need to do your research and come with some facts. Because you see when the man might tell you something, you have to tell them what you believe and what you think. It don't work like that, brother. You understand? The PNP has never done anything for Jamaica, and the people might tell you that, and you try to dispute it. But you can't dispute facts with the ideas. Ideas not dispute facts, you know, brother.
True.
You understand? Jamaica is trending down with crime, and every time this government come to power, crime goes down. Economy improve. And employment goes up and unemployment goes down. This is the only government in the history of Jamaica that make people life better, improve the economy, build up the international reserve. The PNP has always depleted it. Now all I want to come and some I want to come under these guys we say we don't know PNP, we don't know P at all. But if you is no P at all, it is easy for you to support the Jamaica Labour Party, because if you don't bias and you don't take side, all you have to do is come with the truth, and the truth says this is the better of the two. You understand?
Yes.
So
yes.
When you come on the platform, brother, if you don't know, take the education that is afforded to you by the platform or your company. These people come on the platform and they don't come to make nice. Then come to talk the truth, is tell you what is happening in Jamaica, who is doing it. You understand? So if you don't come bring some facts, you must come to learn. You understand? And there is no in between. There is no in between, because if there is an in between, you don't pay attention.
True.
If you pay attention, it means that you're interested in a either or. You understand? So don't come and say you're in between. Come and represent the one where you represent. But you have to represent him with facts. You understand? At 3 days you know, me dey on piece of work here depending and me I listen. When my phone dead, me go plug in and charge it back and turn on it back again and me I listen from one life to the other. Sometimes I
Yes.
try to get on and me no get on, but me not have to worry because the facts have spit. I mean like we are going. You understand? Like we
Yes.
are going, but me no want when a man, and let me tell you something. When a man come on, and we talked this already, when a man come on the platform and you know willing to learn,
Move him
come
up.
with this, move him up, brother.
Move him. That is the
Move
problem
him
we
up.
have.
Waste the
Move
time
him.
with him, brother. Because you cannot be between. You is far or against. There is no in between. You understand? So I just that me have to say alright, I know I'm gonna jump off till me don't know if one of my final little time later to come on it cause so things. You understand? Yeah man, don't waste no time with people who are not willing to learn, brother. They must either bring the facts come or come to learn. One out of two. I waste time with people. A serious time now, man, a 2025 election here, brother. We have an election to win. We don't have no time to waste.
This
True.
man
Understand?
never voted in Jamaica. If you never voted in Jamaica, you know, not chat.
Talk
England,
no
I live.
talk, brother.
Chat
And
England.
yeah, and if you never vote in Jamaica, the only thing you're supposed to come on the platform for the African learn. You can't want to stay at
Yeah,
England and come spit, tell nobody
yeah.
nothing. You're there over England. And you can imagine these people you see overseas, you know. When them they over there, everybody where they meet, then they have nothing good to tell them about the government of Jamaica. And then don't know nothing about the government. Then don't even know their own history. And
Because
things where you
them,
have
them,
to tell
them,
them now, say,
them sit down and listen to the
Bustamante,
negative. Them sit down and
yeah,
listen to the negative and feed on the negative.
feed on the negative and
Yes,
spread the
because
negative.
me have the book in my hand right now. We're
I'm
going
not
to put
Yeah.
talking.
and big up the screen.
You see, you how we a chat. When in God, Jamaica, I live in best life, you know. When
Of
in
Live a
England,
course.
best life.
if you live in England, in that of Jamaica, in God, Jamaica,
Yeah.
got cock up in foot, get 3 meals a day. People are cook
You
for
see.
him. And him a
Yeah.
drink coconut water, them boy have a chop. Jelly,
You
can't
understand?
come give him for drink. He can't get that to England.
True,
Yeah,
Move
man.
man.
When you come, when you come to Jamaica and go back, man, don't beat Jamaica, brother. Do not beat
Move out of
Jamaica.
move, boy. When
Yeah,
you go to
man.
Jamaica, you live a best life.
Yeah,
And
man.
yet,
A
so let you
true
know,
man.
beat Jamaica.
True, man. A true plan.
All right, Bridget. Look more. I'm going to jump off. Yeah.
Yes, man.
All right.
Right now, me never know this. This is the news to me. This is the Bustamante Bill 88 school across Jamaica. Before he become prime minister, that will show you the interest of what he did have. Our school used to keep people gather under tree for 1 hour, 1.5 hour, and then they go on their yard. People could have learned so. That will show the great interest of what he have. 88 school across Jamaica turn out 94,000 people one time. My Jesus, my Jesus, my Jesus. Me say me belly a cut me, brother. Trust me. Jada, tell your brother. Tell you. Me get to realize the PNP no do nothing for Jamaica. A propaganda train PNP depend all along. So Labour right, work and build up the country and bring the country and PNP take over the country drop back because look, in 1962, the country run so good to 1972 and by PNP coming the 2 year, Jesus have mercy, God a disaster. A disaster. And we get the bill up here again, a disaster. And look there now, I right now the reserve them a look, right now the IRR now them a look. I know say, if full of money now, they want to come spread propaganda and want to convince the Jamaican people. Them. Look when time we are boy. When we are little boy, we always look old, carry water for we younger people them, now do that. So they don't know no history of Jamaica. And we know the history of Jamaica. We pity them, now carry no water pan head. Then I cook pan the outside fire. When storm come, then I go bush go take up food, come pack in a no kitchen. Then I do none of them there's something there. Then we know Jamaica history. Now if you speak out Jamaica history and go on Google, go Google these things and talk.
Remember, my father used to go to bush, and when daddy time bomb Bungla Road, for me, and me lift up from bush. When me lift up from bush, you know, remember, you know, hard feet, we see my tire within us, so if you drop it, it'll go
You in a
bump up. So,
trouble.
yeah, hey, I
Straight a
go around
yard.
that bush, go straight a yard.
Straight a
When you
yard
go,
because if
when
that
you go
Japan
there,
way, you know,
you
nobody
get,
feel help you. If that Japan way, you know,
yo,
nobody feel help up you with that.
years after, brother, we have to make one car.
Plank.
Make one cat. Yo, my general.
You want to say something, you know, so from the other day, I see on the news.
Excellent.
Yo, you hear me?
Yeah.
I say from the other day, I see on the news that Canada around like 8, 9, 10, probably 12 black youth was missing.
Yeah.
And every day you have at least 2 or 3 shooting.
Only 2 them find back.
All kind of things happen.
Only 2 them find back. Because I listen news, you know, man, that I mean, you can't ask me about some Canada news and some about American news because I don't allow people to tell me nothing. Because when I talk about labor right thing, I fax me, I come with brother because I go up and Google and I find out what did happen even before Busterman to them take over.
So when the people them come with them crime thing, them go to Jamaica and I ask people which part of the crime because I don't know if you have a month or I can't see no crime, bro. There are certain places in Jamaica that sometimes things happen. And sometimes the way people spread one thing on the social media, it look like it's a million things that go on in Jamaica.
Excellent. When I wake up this morning, I sleep with my TV on, you know. Because I wake up at news, me watching Excellent.
Yeah.
You know how much shooting going in a Philly last night, my brother?
A 4 family, a 4 family may have get put down last year. 4 family.
Okay.
4 family may have put down last year.
Hey, and your family they're innocent, no?
No, not all of them.
Okay. Well, that your feature say.
Not all of them. No,
Okay.
but me no bias. Me just talk the things as it is. Me no bias.
Things
You understand me I say?
Things happen everywhere, baby.
So this is
No,
what
but what me try to say?
your family contribute to crime. That you say.
Not all of them. Not
No,
all of
them
them.
contribute to crime.
So who's still about
Too
this?
innocent.
You know?
Too innocent.
And
no, but if it too, all right, if it too,
my brother, the son and the sister innocent. Yeah.
Yeah, but you think you can't catch quack, you catch it out?
Yeah, them type of things.
Yeah.
But too
Show
innocent.
me your company, I tell you who you are. If you post two did that take themselves, the mother and the son who don't get implement. Just say it, brother.
But a man we are going to work and I come in the business with nothing.
Yeah, but your family done corrupt already. So you can't catch quack, you catch it shot.
So that are the mentality. That me I tell you say, that are the mentality. You understand? It shouldn't be
so
like that.
you can't blame the government, blame your father, your family.
Yeah, you can't blame the government.
How much people for your family they analyze? Now I say them not do nobody nothing.
Did I listen, brother? Did I say them innocent? Did I say them innocent?
Make sure you say they contribute to crime in general. So you can't blame them. You can't blame the system. Blame them.
And then people get unalive.
So basically, you go do something now, and your son are going to learn trade and things. Them have the right to come lick down your son.
No, right to do that.
Them not the right to do it, but you can't get squawk, you get your shot.
Oh, so basically, it's a mentality where we have to live with it.
Get rid of, we have to get rid of it. And you can't blame the government. You have to blame the people who are doing it. And that's what Plank is saying.
Use that. Never ask that question.
Yeah.
Because if me have 3 little brother.
Yeah.
And if my brother them in a badness, me I go know. So never ask you a question. You didn't know so your family they in a badness?
If me didn't know?
Yeah.
I hear things I don't know.
That means you never know. That means you never know. Just say yes. Just say yes or no. It's a question. Yes or no. Question must answer yes or no.
No. Me have to answer him in a way that it justifies. I hear about it, but I don't know. I hear about it.
You hear about it.
We couldn't prove it. We only hear about it. Yeah.
All right. You hear about it. Have you ever sit with your family member them and discuss and tell them, say, yo, you know, say, you know, help fuck up the country? You ever do that?
No, me never do that.
So when you come on platform, when you come on platform, I blame the government and I blame the country.
Listen, me
Go blame
now.
your family then, man.
Who tell us I blame government? Me not blame the government.
You mentioned
Me not.
something about crime. You mentioned about something about
Yeah,
crime in Jamaica.
yeah. No, me say
Yes.
where the government go wrong is because they are publishing everything. You understand me? I say over here, you don't hear nothing much, even
Right.
though it a take place.
Oh,
It's not
let me
You
the,
tell you them.
understand?
Government now
And
be publish
it's not the
everything.
government that
with
publish
People,
all
it.
the with all
people
the way
throw up everything on
same
social
they just
media.
come out there,
And the people them are
just
doing it,
you
it's
know
not the
there.
government.
Yosa, Jamaica
A
is
man
not
go
the
in.
dark days, you know. Yosa, Jamaica is not the dark
I
days. Jamaica is not like when time no TV, never there, no internet, never did there. No. That's why we don't want certain type of election in Jamaica. Well, Jamaica people are get literate more and more each. They're intelligent, bright people they don't hear. So that's when the politician they mess up.
of course.
I then can give a good presentation. We correct them. I will tell them, say, look here,
Mm-hmm.
you're incompetent for your job, and we vote against you and remove you. We are civilized, decent, law-abiding citizen in a Jamaica. Just the two little criminal gang with PNP affiliate with over the years that give Jamaica problem. Brother, me tell you that.
At the end of the day, I just wish all the best for everybody and even myself as well, and you know, and hope to see Jamaica can come on top. And well,
User,
Jamaica is coming on top still because
user,
me come out there and I drive.
user,
I mean,
you,
yes sir.
user.
Yeah, I'm listening.
There's a scandal
I'm
going on in
listening.
Jamaica. There's a scandal going on in Jamaica right now with the municipal police intent catching. Do you know that PNP government affiliate with Dan? Ahmed Dans, I earn off of taxpayer money. Those are the things where you go up on the internet, go find out and talk and put a platform and discuss and bash PNP about it.
Well, if something like that take place, they're supposed to hold people accountable for that.
But
You understand me? I
user,
say,
if I
Keep
the
something
labor
to
right, if I labor right party, you don't know about it. But because a PNP party, you don't know about it, not true.
Yeah.
me no know, me no know
No,
who I
remember,
do
you
things out
know,
there.
remember, you know, earlier in the discussion, you know, you say everything where the Prime Minister don't know. PJ Patterson and Portia Simpson.
Yeah.
Implement it, yeah.
If you do them,
Before
implement it.
Labour right coming up power, yeah.
Yeah.
We signed the
Go
deal
read
with
it.
the
You see that
Prime
man
The
Minister.
garbage out of your mind, brother. Please, me, I beg you,
you
just
see that, you see that man in a big box, so?
Yeah.
Where PNP then say, him no bad there.
a Boston him born and him come to Jamaica when him 3-year-old.
Alright.
And then after him left high school, he
Research the
just
man there.
tell you, after he left high school, he just give up in citizenship and say at Jamaica he must stay. But read anything and if not that you read. As you talk about
Then
him, I can't tell you. Because we deal
the
with
most,
facts.
then all the Jamaican people them and the government them allow that. Them not supposed to allow that. For you
What?
don't born of a
And
country,
give
you're
up
not
him
supposed to.
citizenship. Him mother and father. Listen this. Listen this. Him mother and father went over foreign and him born a Boston. And him say what the 3 months. When him 3-year-old, him come back to Jamaica. Him go school in Jamaica and then him give up him citizenship and say he must stay at Jamaica.
Okay.
Exactly, sir.
A 3-year-old?
A 3-year-old him come in Jamaica and he never go back and him grow up and him go to him school him in Jamaica.
The man parents is Jamaican, right? So that means him automatically go come to Jamaica.
Yes.
No, but some countries you can't run for president or prime
The man
minister.
give up him citizenship. The
Unless
man
you're
give up
born,
him
unless you're
citizenship
born in
for
that
America.
country.
Yes,
Unless you're
him
born
give
in
up
that
that.
country. Yes.
Listen, the writing in the paper say, Siaga denounce, and stick to Jamaica. One flags in say my serve. So me done with you now. One flags, which is Jamaica flags.
Okay,
so you're satisfied now?
Well, I'm just here
Answer
for
me.
learning.
Answer me.
Yeah,
Okay.
of course. Yeah, be satisfied
Okay.
now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how we
satisfied
bring
and
facts to people.
So if you have
willing-
like you live in England or you have the pit in England, you not classify them as Jamaican too?
No, they're not Jamaican.
Yeah,
I cannot hear me say no, brother, they're not Jamaican. Any country you're born with a birth cert, any country you're born, with a birth certificate, you become a citizen of that country. No, I am a born Jamaican and I naturalize myself over here and become a British citizen. No, my kids them, if they want any Jamaican passport, they have to naturalize them to Jamaica.
You're not Jamaican
In
again,
order
man,
for
because
them.
you become a British citizen. So thank you. It's okay.
No, man, me still meet a Jamaican. I'm
You
born in a
denounce your
Victoria
citizenship.
Jubilee.
I
No,
swear you swear against Jamaica, you know. Look here, I swear you swear against it.
Why Mark Golden born same born a Jamaican and when him born as a baby and get a citizen, a nationalized citizen for England.
For England?
Mm.
Same born a Jamaica?
In same born a Jamaica.
Yeah, then if him born if him born a England, he might go born with a birth certificate. Anywhere in the world you're born.
You may say him did same born a Jamaica.
Same born a Jamaica user.
And him father get him nationalized England citizenship and he was a baby because he never have a Jamaican passport till he was 40 years old.
Well, that not sound good to me. that not sound good to me.
He really not sound good to you, me like that.
That not sound good to me at all because you can't we don't know.
All right, but tell us, do you know if a diplomat come into a country and them have a kids and can't claim which are them born and can't if they come to Jamaica then can't claim so them are Jamaican?
No, me never know that. Me never know that.
No. Let me tell you that. Once you come into the country and them have a kid, they still have to claim them because they send there on a mission, they have to still have to claim them British or American or whatsoever.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
They allow dual citizenship, you know. You have because we have a Jamaican passport and we have a British passport. You understand? You allow two. You have a dual citizenship. So if you're going to a third country now, say me get married to an American citizen.
Yes.
We have to go Lego one.
Yes, but me ask you a question. Yes, me go ask you a question and just be frank with me, Panda. Me understand that clearly what you said. Suppose if you know did for gain certain power, you have a Jamaican birth certificate. No. And you have two passports now. One for England, one for Jamaica. Suppose if you serve as the Prime Minister of England, what would happen?
User, I want to ask you a question when you finish.
Explain that to me, please. I'm waiting.
All depends on them policy because you have some countries you can't serve as a prime minister unless you're born there.
Okay,
you understand me? I say, but
thank you. Somebody want to talk to you.
As a
you answer me already.
Yeah, go ahead.
User, you said if a child born in the UK, they become British. And that's not the case. If that person is born by a parent who is not a British citizen, that child is either Jamaican or if they're from Africa, they're African.
No, you're wrong, madam. You're wrong. That child will eventually get. Listen, my friend. That child.
Listen what the lady said correctly. You know. Listen what the lady said correctly. Hold on. I want the lady to explain it again.
Let him finish. Let him finish. Let him go ahead.
Go on. Go on, user.
When that child automatically get his or her citizenship at the age of 12.
That child,
even though
listen, if the parents are not British national, or if they do not work for the Queen or the King, they cannot become a British citizen unless that child is naturalized.
Okay. No.
Listen to me. When that child is born, that child gets a birth certificate, but not a British citizen. That child will get a Jamaican passport or an African passport or an Indian passport.
Okay.
So you don't know you don't know your immigration law. You need to study the immigration law in the UK. If you said you live in the UK.
Okay.
I'm listening.
I know
I'm
you
listening.
man
I'm
say
listening.
live. Are you said?
Well, I'm gonna tell you something now, madam.
Yes.
You're wrong because that child born with a British birth certificate, eventually that child, by the age of 12 years old, that child will be automatically get a British passport. And
And
even though,
you still don't
even
understand.
I,
Yes, the child get a
there's no
birth certificate.
naturalization in that. I'm telling you.
The
The
child has to be naturalized to become a British citizen. Because you and a British and the mother and a British.
Somebody
And
in
none
the
of no
chat.
work for his
Somebody in the
majesty.
chat said they come from UK. Send some information in the chat, please. Okay, just go ahead, please.
Anyway, guys, I'm going to jump out still now because I'm going to run off and do some. But you know what? I enjoy the platform.
Okay. Thank you.